All right, guys, we're back, and today we're going to play some Dungeons and Dragons. We're here with the dice that bind us. You can catch us on Instagram, Facebook, Discord, Twitter. I think that's it. And I'm going to toss it to our DM, Alex.
That's me. Well done, Coda. Love the energy, love the enthusiasm. Hello, friends, and welcome back. Let's do a quick recap of last episode and pick up to where we are today. Last episode was eventful. You could say stuff happened.
Swear to God.
All right, let's move on, my friends. No, I'm just kidding. Last week there was a lot of shit going on, so we're gonna cover it a little bit. Last episode, an old acquaintance returns to the scene.
A boyfriend.
Has technically been acquainted.
A potential future boyfriend, a potential future enemy, and in some ridiculous turn of events, an ally. One Arcanist magnate hunter, Grim, appeared after an hour of communications and preparations and communications. I think I said communications twice.
Yeah. Let's say miscommunications.
And miscommunications, that's true. You did talk to Moog, and that never goes well.
I did. And it didn't.
Grim came bearing news and having an offer. He informed you that a few of your allies outside of the party had gained their own aspects of divinity. He also informed you that he would be spending his time to help fight the good fight, we'll say, by going and hunting divine aspects. Whatever. No one asked many questions. No one really wanted any details.
Yeah, cool. Sounds good.
We had too much on our plates already.
Yep. But he did ask you for a priority list of who you wanted to get aspects to.
We're going with Zax. Nobody else thought about it. We're going with Zax.
Yep. And he did not give a time frame. He said before the final battle, whenever that ends up being, he would get as many as possible. And with no more details discussed, he made his way off into the distance. And now, my dear friends, with no real path decided, with no destination in mind, and no way for your DM to prep a single thing to be ready for the session, the world is yours.
I mean, that is pretty on brand for us.
I do also have it in my notes, which is just a real vibe of how the last, 87 or so episodes have gone. Moog says she's great, period. That's concerning, period.
That was said in a way. That was said in a way, for sure.
To be fair, at this point, we just got to take the Giants off our plate. I think we can scrap the whole going to planes thing at this point.
I mean, there's a giant encampment nary a few miles that way, but they done exploded with the god-killing mass weapon y'all were talking about, so...
Yes, it would appear as though that ship has metaphorically and physically sailed.
Ours definitely will not. So...
Oh, no, we should find how we're going to get around places.
Where are we going?
Oh, I mirrored immediately. Where are the boys? Do we have anything about those lovely rambunctious scamps?
Can't reach them.
Probably be priority number one.
I can't reach them, so...
Let me do y'all a favor.
World map. So right now we're up by, where am I? Kind of up by one stone, is that correct? Like in the Moonwood?
Yep.
Okay. And the place we were going to go before we ended up in the Feywild was Felbar, wasn't it? Or no, Adbar.
I have no idea.
Citadel Adbar, yes.
So now we're here-ish.
You're more north than that. You're right next to where the Druerwood label is. That kind of area is where the spiral that Kane left has kind of overtaken.
Silvery Moon or Waterdeep?
I mean, we could also go back to the Shadowtop Cathedral.
Really sorry. So much shit has been going on lately. Why are we going there in the first place?
To the Shadow Top? Player, no, Alex, move your
That's-
camera down.
we're-
Jesus Christ.
That's where people are.
Yeah,
The reason we went to the Shadow Top originally, and it took us 3 weeks to do so, is because we came back from a plane. Lysander went, I fucking hate this. I'm tired of doing serious things. Let's go do a quest. And that's why we went to the Shadow Top the first time.
Right.
And we ended up finding Mama Bear and BB with my brother. So there was literally no reason to go there besides Lysander was tired and didn't want to do more big quest things. So we did a small fry thing that then made Garagak a god and then killed their boyfriend. D&D, baby.
Jesus Christ.
But there's literally nothing there for us besides the children, which in theory almost burned down recently. That fire's been put out, but like half of that wood has been burned.
Giving a sudden influx of remembrance. I think that we might have more effective uses of our time than the Shadowtop Cathedral.
It was just a suggestion for regrouping where the boys might know where to go.
Yeah, that's a very good
I mean, they're not
suggestion.
answering sending.
Does
So-
Soup know how to get to a fortress?
Yeah, maybe.
They might be there. Isn't that a different plane, kind of? Your Tuckies couldn't reach them there.
No,
If
they have a
it's in a
chance to fail, and I
plane.
didn't roll for anything for that to fail.
I mean, if they went, they may have gone back to the City of Brass with, what's his bucket?
Boat Beast?
Hemlock.
No.
Hemlock, thank you.
Hemlock, that's right. But can't we just go like in and out of that fortress whenever we want? Because we have the two of you, points at Ileana and Tumult.
I mean, not like whenever, but yeah.
I mean, you like know where. Obviously, it takes some of your energy to do so, but like you have the fancy words written on the fancy door, so you can just go there. Why would we have a fortress if we're not going to regroup at the fortress? That's all I'm saying.
No, that's a really good point. I suppose that could be at least a
My
place
next
to start
question
the
is,
base
though,
of operations.
how did they get there?
Well,
If Ileana and I are here and we're the teleporters, how are they going to
That's
get
why I
there?
asked if Soup knows how to get there.
I mean, to go out into the middle of the ocean next to Waterdeep, go down swimming, and then pop up to the Dragon's Lair and walk
This
there.
is extremely offensive to the boy. All right? Soup is resourceful as fuck.
He
Also,
is.
you said it looked like a bunch of berries and meats and stuff strewn about, meaning they did that as a diversion and just went, oh, we all died, huh? And went somewhere. So they know how to go somewhere. Wasn't there also like a stick and stuff? I was told it was a magic stick. If you broke it, you ended up at the forest, which is a good point that they may have regrouped there. Can anyone talk to anyone alive in the forest, maybe?
To clarify for the confused looks, Mama Bear, when you left the Shadowtop the first time, gave you a stick that would return you to the prime material plane.
Would return you to the Shadowtop Cathedral.
turn you shadow top. Yep. I have an ability to speak to things in the woods.
So do
And
I.
you call
like
your
the Mama Bear?
mother?
I don't have her number.
It's unlisted.
Do I have that stone? I don't remember.
You should have a sending stone to your mother, yes.
Okay.
Lost it for some random reason.
Should I call Mama Bear and just see if the boys are there?
Well, also maybe just to check in. When was the last time you called your mom?
It's fair.
When in doubt, call your mother.
That's- Hey, Mom.
Just pull it out.
Yeah.
I could see him just picking it.
Regular
how we
ass
doing?
rock.
Doing all right. Is everyone all right there? Everything good?
Yeah, everything's fine. We're rebuilding a forest.
Oh, the forest went down?
Yeah, pretty much all of it burned in the southern half of the forest, so We're helping regrow it.
Oh, well, that's good.
Yeah. That's what happens when you get a bunch of druids in training all in one place.
Yeah. Did Gum Gum and Phil and Soup happen to swing by there?
Haven't seen them. Did you lose them?
Yeah, they're kind of missing. We had this weird stuff happen in the fairy wild, and I got inside my buddy's body, and he got put inside this fairy body, and then we freed the fairy, and everybody's bodies were all inside each other and swapped up.
That sounds like a fun Saturday night.
Yeah, it was a little confusing. It was kind of cool though. I got to be like 12 foot tall for a little while.
I mean, do you need help finding them?
Yeah, could you? We have no clue. This was their best guess.
I'd
You
like to state that I had 3 guesses.
you still have the trees on the boat? Or did you cut them down?
Hey guys, are the trees still on the boat?
The boat is on fire, Garagak.
Well, they're adjacent
Is
to
the
the
tree there?
boat's deck, but they're still present.
Yeah, we got the boat's, a little worse for wear, but hey, the tree's still on it, technically.
The tree. Let me paint a better picture. The trees are splintered. Like they are. There was a massive explosion on that ship.
So there's no
Well,
tree
you
on the
didn't
ship.
say that. I figured they just got knocked over.
Fell down.
Can I approach one of the trees?
Sure.
And I want to go God mode and cast Life Transference into one of the trees and just see what happens.
Ooh!
It regrows nigh instantaneously.
Garagak, we have a tree. And I'll click off God mode.
Oh, I'll turn around and be like, hey, yeah, we got a tree on the boat.
Oh, good. 1 sec. You see, then, like almost immediately, a portal opens on the side of the tree. Looks like a door just kind of appears on it, and it opens, and you see Mama Bear walks through. Kind of shuts it behind her and disappears. Well, hey, everybody.
And just stand there staring, mouth completely agape at Ileana.
I'll run and give a big hug to Mom.
She hugs you right back. Right
Yeah.
there. So we've lost the boys, huh?
Yeah, this thing kind of happened while we were in the Feywild, and they're just gone. We followed their tracks. There's a little poof spot. So
That's, that's something for sure.
yeah,
Can I get more detailed than poof spot?
uh,
Well, there's a
Anybody else got
giant
anything?
mess in the belly of the ship that appears to be made of food. So it looks like they made it look like they had been exploded and actually were not, and probably went somewhere. We're just having a hard time determining the somewhere, if they like misty stepped away or if they teleported or it. This one, pointing at Tumult, tried to reach out to them and nothing went through, so we're not positive where they went.
I think they may have made some sort of diversion, but you're not able to determine tracks from here. Or at least, Argus, you are the one who was trying to find that, yes?
Was I?
So you had wild shaped and looked for.
Oh,
for
yeah, I
smells
did
and
it that
things.
way.
You haven't found anything.
I didn't find anything.
You could try scrying for him.
We certainly could. I could do that.
Well, we could do it together. Maybe we
There you
could
go.
push it a little further or something.
I'll be right back. And I'm gonna clamber down to their quarters. And I know that they probably left clothes or something down there. And if nothing else, I have a gun from Gum Gum.
All of Phil's casks of alcohol.
Well, that too. But I was hoping to find something a little more personal. Nail clippings, hair leftovers, like on a pillow or something.
They can get the -10 to the saving throw. That's fine. I will allow it.
No, I wasn't looking at my spells. What do you mean? What?
Yeah. Mom Bear goes, yeah, I got this thing a while back. Maybe, I haven't really used it in a while, but give me a minute. I'll be right back. She looks back at the tree. She's like, really? Already? And another portal opens. She walks in. She walks back out a few moments later, and she is holding like a relatively large, probably like 3-foot diameter brass ring with legs coming underneath. It's just like this simple stand. But in the center of it, and arguably the more eye-catching thing, is a massive, like opalescent gemstone just sitting in the center. She kind of looks at you and goes, this is supposed to make magic work across planes where it's not supposed to do that.
Oh, that would be handy.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
astounding.
Gonna get down and get close to it and look at it.
I'm also gonna get down to it and pull out the opalescent shard and like hold it up to it and like just the same thing.
It is not the same thing. This opalescent is just like a quick word. It is constantly changing color as it runs through. It is you see reflections of colors that you can kind of toss to the different planes of existence. It's bright reds and oranges for the fire plane, deep greens and browns for the earth plane, etc., etc. But you two sit down. If there's anything anybody else would like to do to help with this scrying spell, let me know now.
We still have the big shiny bowl and the fancy fountain you all got. Did that get exploded on the deck of the ship as well? Both Ileana and Tapartos brought like scrying objects.
Oh yeah.
I just don't know if those
I should
also
still have
exploded.
that. I'm looking through my inventory right now.
Alex, do I know how to regain points for the Arcana Folium yet?
You don't. I mean, yes, like you don't. Tumult doesn't, but like Zach as a player, yes. Whenever you cast leveled spells, you gain that many points.
Oh, okay.
So if you cast a 7th level spell, 7 points.
Yeah, so in my notes, the crystal ball was on the boat last, the one that I had. So I'll go check the boat, look around, and see if I can find it, if it's still even intact or anything.
Yeah, you find it. It's pretty.
Cool.
It's still
I'll
intact.
bring it over, and I don't think I have scry prepared right now. I'll do my best to help. I'll focus, and I don't know. I'll help any way I can. Guidance. Here we go. Guidance.
I'm going to do the same. I guess I'll cast Bless. But I also have my scrying font of holy water, but I don't have scrying prepared right now.
That's fine. So I'm going to say this item, and this may help guide you, can take magic power of any variety, and it helps to extend the ranges and the accuracy of what you are trying to do through it. Because cross-planar magic is extremely difficult. So the more energy fed into it, the more likely the spell is to succeed.
So scrying doesn't have an upcast. Can I still cast it at a higher level?
Yeah, we'll just say everything above that, like whatever level you cast it at will be, we'll say however many spell slot or like levels higher is that many extra levels of spell you've put into it.
Then I'll drop an 8th level scrying into it.
Also, I'm
Say
not
it.
positive if this will help, but I don't know. He's a little magic, and I fish out the battle standard of infernal power. Kind of flop the little imp guy, so his hands just kind of slapped on the little mirror. It's like, do you work, little man?
As you touch it down, the crystal absorbs your item.
Well, there he goes.
You
Godspeed,
just,
little buddy.
it's like it's sucked in.
It was useless for me anyway.
What rarity of item is that?
It's a wondrous item, very rare.
Okay. So that is equivalent to 10 spell levels that have just
To
been
be
dumped.
fair, before people get mad at me, it literally just makes within like group combat everyone's weapons magical, which at the level of group combat we're gonna have, everyone's weapons gonna be magical.
But we don't use weapons.
Yeah. Well, it's like for wars. It's like all those allied creatures within 300 feet of you count as magical for the purposes of overcoming damage immunities and resistances. So
That's
like,
actually cool as hell.
Would be good, but only for Ileana, and only
Yeah.
if I got the full army going. 'Cause then suddenly it's
Right.
like all my
magic-
skeletons are magical.
Yeah, but yeah, that's yeah.
I'm gonna do with that.
Yeah.
So far you have 13 levels of magic dumped into it.
If Tumult, could you bring me home? I have a +1 focus at the house that I've not used since I bought it. I can throw that in.
Yeah.
Like at the lair?
Yeah, at the layer.
Yeah. At the Dragon's Lair.
Okay. We'll say for sake of brevity, you go and you come back expediently. If one of you each wants to, or if Tumult you want to cast it twice to get you there and back, or what have you, that's fine.
I thought we didn't have to cast it to get back. I thought it had a thing that let us go back to where we were.
Sure.
You said it lets us go back specifically to where we came in from.
Right. With as an addition to the usual places you could go with teleportation circle. It is still using the spell to get back to where you came.
That's fine. I'll cast it twice. That's 10 points back into the arcane folium.
Yep. That's an important thing to keep track of.
I know. That puts me back at 92 now.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking. I was like, it was still blank next to how to regain points. Like, I don't fucking remember.
Yeah, so you get the focus, you toss it in there. What is the rarity of the focus?
I don't know. It was something that you came up with, like way
It
back
was a
in the first
homebrewed,
visit.
like
Plus one
okay.
focus.
Yeah.
They did, since then, they have released those types of things in D&D canon. We'll call it an uncommon item because it's just a +1, so it'd be like a +1 sword.
Cool.
So that'll add two little spell levels tossed.
So I have
Sorry, before I throw it in, can I cast a concentration spell through it at 8th level, I guess? I'll upcast. What do I got? I want to upcast Tasha's other older guys.
Yep. So you cast an 8th level Tasha's guy into the orb.
Yeah, and then like throw it all in, trying to yeah.
So it'd be an
apply
additional
it through
10.
the focus.
Yeah.
So 10 levels total for a total of 20. Because there's 2 for 21. No, wrong again, 23. Argus did an 8th level scry, which is 3 levels higher than it was supposed to be for 3. Dash gave an additional 10 for 13. 10 directly from Ileana. 23.
and we don't seem to need any security or backup plans, so I just toss in the rod of security.
Okay.
Damn.
What
That seems useful someday, but all right.
what rarity is it?
Very rare.
Very rare. That is an additional 10 levels. That's pretty good. That's 33 levels of magic.
Feels significant.
That's no joke.
Watch, we would have been fine at like 5 levels of magic put into it. I missed Charles. He was in my bag that whole time, but I named him, became attached. It's fine. He's serving a higher purpose now.
So,
Any of you people, do not touch that. You're made of magic. Don't touch it.
yes.
Don't put God in it. I mean, if you want to, you can. It's just
Like your little shit.
Argus, are you touching it?
Sure.
God damn it.
I was told not to.
Yeah.
sorry, Alex.
I'm gonna go walk over to the.
So you ready to get people 2 more aspects?
Argus, you feel an incredible amount of pain. As your body is racked, this crystal starts glowing just bright light. Like it is outshining the sun above you in this space. And you feel your body slowly draining of energy.
How long does it over how long is this happening?
Maybe 2-3 seconds tops.
Okay.
But all of you see that same kind of rainbow brilliance of energy that Argus had taken into himself get sucked out. You feel incredibly drained,
I don't have
That
an
thing
aspect anymore, do I?
and I need you to remove the aspect of destruction.
Are you kidding me?
I didn't do it!
God damn it!
I made a box that takes magical energy. I will say, y'all are pretty fucking sure you don't need to add any more spell levels or anything into this thing.
Argus, are you okay?
That may have been a bad idea.
What
I
happened?
know why they said please
Don't tell a
touch it.
tinkerer no. I've learned a thing today. Life lessons for the party.
I mean,
Almost
you gave them an
unalive
explicit
lessons from the
reason
party.
why. Normally, when you just tell them no, don't do it, and don't give them an explanation, that's why. You're like, you're literally made of magic, and don't feed it your god powers.
Now we're not
That's
guaranteed to
true.
find the boys.
Yeah.
Fucking
So
better be.
And hopefully at least 3 or 4 other things.
you and Mama Bear sit down and cast scrying. Who are you targeting?
I think I'm most familiar with Gum Gum.
Yeah, I would say you've spent the most time with him for sure, between all your tinkering and gunsmithing and stuff.
Yep.
Almost instantaneously, you have a vision that comes to you. You see the boys, Hemlock, Princess Pony, Awesome, about 16 youth horses and ponies.
16? Mares have 1,
are,
maybe 2. That poor lady.
that are all they look pretty fucked up. I'm not gonna lie to you, they are half cartoon and half like regal, like raised pony. So there's something to look at for sure. Each one of them has like different features that are elongated or like cocked at weird angles. One of them has 9 legs. Like it's just all of these various things that
I'm gonna name that one Slippy.
you see that they are underground. No real discerning features, but they all seem safe. There's a campfire in the middle of them. Timmy's there. Like everybody who's on the boat is here in this space. And you see they are not alone. The briefest moment. There is a robed figure sitting with them at this campfire. You remember everyone who was on the boat. You know that there wasn't anyone else. But as soon as your spell takes effect, this individual's head kind of cocks up and slightly sideways. You see there's like a deep like inhale and sigh. A few words are passed. You can't hear them. So I believe scrying is just a visual. Let me double check.
Also looking.
You can see and hear through the sensor. There you go. You hear a voice. Well, looks like that fun time's over. Stay safe. And the hooded figure turns and pointedly sidesteps with its back to where your sensor appeared and strolls away. Pointedly, no one around the fire reacts. At this point, once this figure is faded from view, the cavern is booming with sound. You hear the boys laughing and talking. You hear just various jokes happening. You see that Timmy has created this like bed of like soft leaves and vines that all the baby horses and things are laying on. Like they seem to be safe. Because you guys put so much energy into this, the spell starts to slowly fade out, pulling away from this scene. As you do, you start to see for quite some time just layers of stone. But as you break the stone surface, you look around and you see, to Argus, slightly familiar designs and buildings and structures. Not specifically, but you've seen this, we'll call it an architecture style before. Buildings that are elongated, some that sit lopsided. Things that should not fit together, fitting together almost puzzle piece-like. As it slowly fades out and out and out, you see the edge of this world. Maybe 10 to 20 miles across this small, jagged shape of land. As you get a better side panoramic view of it, you see that it is essentially this small section of a planet from core to surface.
Oh.
But a world that, for all intents and purposes, is destroyed. Your friends have found themselves in Dandyland.
Well, found them. Know why we can't call them, but they seem to be okay and healthy and all right at the moment. They've also seemed to have found a section of Dandyland and are living in it.
What?
That's all. I'm gonna take a nap now.
Wasn't that place destroyed?
Yes.
Like full
Well,
kaput?
he did say they found a piece, so
Austin knows his way around there. No, so's Gum Gum.
everyone knows his way around the water deep there.
True.
And Nightstone. My brain went Night Vale. I was like, that's not right.
Yeah.
He does know cartoon Nightstone real well.
Killed us in it.
The one time I died, actually.
Yeah. Gum Gum smoked your ass.
Yeah, I did.
So is that
All right,
enough
well-
knowledge to, like, we know they're there? Do we want to get them? Do we want to leave them safely in the arms embrace of the Chaos Realm?
I don't know how to get there. Last time we went there, we touched a crystal and Nightstone.
Does anybody happen to have a tuning fork specifically tuned to the plane of chaos? I'm out.
Route of tuning forks?
No, this is the only way I could get you there.
No, no tuning for it.
Unfortunately not, no.
I kind of have a thing that's specifically tuned to the Chaos Realm.
Yeah?
Yeah, isn't that like in your soul now or something?
Yeah.
Aren't you
Kinda.
specifically tuned to the Chaos Realm now?
Oh, yeah. Well, it's inside my body. You can see little glistening spikes all over me. Well, I can see it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just you.
Yeah, I mean, we could
What
try.
are you talking about?
We could try me. I guess.
You
Worth a
want
shot?
me to try to use you as a tuning fork for the
Put
plane
your-
of travel spare?
Put your fingers out like a V. You know what letters are now. And just like hit them on your forearm or something. Does it make like a ringing sound?
Chaos, chaos, chaos. Yeah.
No, I don't think your son's a tuning fork.
Well, and if I tried to use you and the spell went wrong, you could just be lost into the energies of the chaos realm forever.
Let's not fuck
Huh.
with that.
Well, it's only if it goes wrong. Right? We got a 50-50 shot.
Much more than that.
I would assume more like 30, 70, with success being 30.
Yeah, we've never been good at math.
I do have
Oh.
another thing that's specifically tuned to the Chaos Realm.
Do you?
I do have a deck of many things from the Tomb World.
I'm
Don't
not
you have
working.
like 3 of those things now?
Just one.
No, I just meant decks in general.
Oh, yeah. I got like 3 decks. Just got a regular playing card deck, I got Fate deck, Toon deck, deck.
So
You're quite regularly gathering those magics. Good for you.
Yeah. I like playing games.
what we saw, it was just a shard of the realm. If I try to send you there, well, I've never tried to send somebody to a virtually non-existent plane before.
As far as we know up until right now, non-existent.
Correct. So I don't know what happens if I pull that trigger, so to speak.
Not worth it.
I don't want to risk it.
I mean, they're safe, it seems like, so
They
they
are
might just
living
be good in a little
in-
pocket world.
in a cave with no real way to get anywhere. But also, if I sent you there, they are in a cave several miles underneath the surface of the earth. So you'd have to figure out how to get to them.
And how to get out.
Yep.
What are they surviving in there?
Saw a lot of fruits.
Who is all there?
Oh, there's Soup, Phil, Gum Gum, a zombie, a tree.
And Timmy make fruits. He might be an infinite source of food.
That would make sense. I'm guessing Timmy's the tree.
Yeah.
Yes, we got him. He said he came from the Grove.
It must have been before my time. There was a far larger than usual, but very pretty pony.
Did she look
There-
like a princess?
No, she looked like a pony.
That's
Princess
Princess
Pony,
Pony.
Small, well, not small. Small for like a weirdly sized large pony, but the size of a horse. Long,
Yeah.
golden
Horse-sized
hair,
pony,
white fur.
Could potentially carry an oversized furbo male.
Yeah, about that.
Yeah,
Princess
that's her.
Pony.
There's a weird, fucked up, but somehow endearing cartoon horse.
Awesome.
That's his name, not just an exclamation and that we're happy to see the cartoon horse.
Although we
And
are.
about 16 baby horses.
Well, Gargat,
If you could
wanted to
call
be
them-
dead.
If you could call them
Parents.
horses.
I'm a grandpa.
You mean if you could call them horses?
Well, they don't look like horses.
They never do.
No, this is not like a baby horse was just born and it looks all gross and slimy. This is like one of them fuckers had like 9 legs. One of them's face was just half a face.
That sounds like
Uh,
something that would come
it-
from a real oversized pony mixed with a Chaos Realm horse.
Oh yeah, the weird, endearing cartoon horse we got from Chaos, and then they made babies. So who's to say what would happen with that?
Did they seem happy?
Yeah, everybody was laughing and stuff.
Suppose that's the best we can ask for.
Ah,
Then I suppose I shall love my demented, deformed chaos grandchildren.
okay. Well, that's everyone that was on the boat, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, weird guy in robes.
Huh?
okay, gross.
That sounds important. Weird
We
guy
didn't
in
have a
robes. What
weird
the
man
fuck?
in robes on a boat.
I also didn't
Ropes.
see a weird man in robes.
All right, problem solving now. Just take out my canteen and just kind of dump it over Argus briefly.
Good. I'll take you
Tell
both
us
together.
about the
I'll take you
weird
both
man.
apart.
Tell us about the weird man. Mama Bear didn't see him.
What?
Didn't see the weird man in a robe.
Then I will describe what I saw and what he said as he shifted out of sight, and then how it was quiet up until that point, and then it got loud.
Protecting them. Or hiding them.
Well, watching them in nefarious ways.
I mean, considering they're just sitting there laughing and having fun.
He just said none of them noticed them.
Yeah. That explains why we couldn't contact him at all before, though.
Yeah, planar magics have to have something to ground them to, especially interplanar magics. There has to be an energy source pulling them into the other side of the planar walls.
This guy have been that energy source?
No, he was the blocker.
I'm pretty sure Argus was the energy source. Whatever happened to him fucked him up.
Marcus, are you okay?
We'll
Tired.
just say Argus's light looks a bit dimmer now.
Oh, that's weird.
You didn't
There's-
see him.
There's no more insights. That's weird.
Yeah, no, you. I wonder why
I'm
you
gonna-
couldn't see him.
Lay back down. Not in this puddle.
Mm.
And I shift over. I don't like sleeping in the wet spot.
Well, we know where the boys are.
Doesn't seem as though this person meant harm. Otherwise, they obviously would have.
Argus, you're the only person that saw them.
Okay.
Make me. How do I want to play this?
This is a vibe check.
Make me a perception, an investigation, and an insight check.
Well, I'm good at 2 of those. Perception. 32. Crit. Investigation. 15. Insight. 22.
I will also point out, depending how long that vision is, you are still blessed.
This would be the guidance, not the bless. Bless is for attack rolls and saving throws.
Oh, okay, sorry.
But you can still toss that D4 if you want to add it to that investigation.
Investigation, yes.
A hot
So it's
second,
a
stupid
19.
blessed.
Okay.
32, 19, 22.
One more roll.
Okay.
A history check.
I mean, not dumb. I'll take that. 23.
He's good. You're sitting, you're thinking, you're gathering details in your mind as you're thinking back through this.
Okay.
As you drift off to sleep, you kind of replay in your mind that scene. Seeing this figure, interacting with this figure, the voice. 32 crit perception. You've heard it. Briefly, faintly, not even in detail. Where was it? You've been around a lot of groups in your life. You've been around a lot of just gatherings of people all talking at once, but you've heard it. Investigation. You start to dig deeper. You analyze the clothes, the gait, the posture. 19. Investigation. They try to spark that memory, but they're plain clothes. They're robes. They're not. There's nothing really discriminating about them. 22 insight check. You're watching this figure as you're replaying this scene. You don't sense any hostility. You don't sense any compassion. You sense neutrality. Whoever this was, they're very logic-minded. They are very... Brain puts things on paper and follows those things. 23 history check. You deep dive back to your memories, your recent memories, because you know you've heard this not long ago. You realize It was not long ago at all. It was yesterday. The details come together. This is one of the forms of this monk Cain. For whatever reason, didn't want you to see his face. And you can't. 22 insight is not high enough to get the key details of anything, especially with no eye contact, with not being able to read facial features, anything like that. You don't understand why he wouldn't have wanted you to see him that way, because you've already met him. But you are sure this was Cain once again. Maybe not the version you spoke to, but one of him.
I'll do that. Frankenstein. It was Cain. Then I'll fall over and go back to sleep.
You're just the narcoleptic Argentinian from Moulin Rouge. This sort of sorted. It wasn't there. All right.
How do you feel if you just got your god power sucked out of your body?
I agree. It just made me laugh.
Well, that's better than originally hoped, I think.
No, that's more worrying than anything.
6 of one, half dozen of the other.
He told us he hadn't seen our friends. To our face.
Well, now he has. Today, just now.
They were hidden. He hid them before today because I couldn't contact them yesterday.
You could be using
That was before we met Cain. But like before we talked to Cain at the boat, I tried to contact them and could not.
But does
Well,
your
this whole
sending
time
work
he
over
knew-
the planes?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. I just have a chance to fail. But I wasn't asked to roll for it, which means they were blocked.
Locked or dead.
Or dead.
Neither good.
And that's why when that dude came out of the boat with blood on him, that was why I attacked him in the first place. When he wouldn't answer me about where our friends were. I was like, to me they're dead because I can't contact them, and you're covered in blood on our ship where I last saw them.
Who were the ones, I believe it was Argus and Tumult, that did a detailed go-over of the ship yesterday?
Yeah. Do the best we could.
Roll me your choice of history or insight checks.
Actually, I'll take insight.
I'm definitely doing a history on a +10 to that.
Oh, what
Crazy.
a poopy roll.
That was so bad. I rolled a 3.
I mean, I rolled a 7, so I got a 19.
I will
That is a garbage roll.
leave these floating for a brief moment if anybody wants to do anything about it.
Oh, if we want to roll stuff too. Oh, you mean it? Yeah.
Oh, like guidances?
That would have had to be before.
Yeah, that's
yeah, guidance before.
I'm waiting on inspiration that I don't have. Dash does.
Mostly we're waiting for Dash to come back to see
Yeah.
if this may be worthwhile. I'm not trying to give any hints that this may be an important thing.
You know what? Fuck it. I'll use my one remaining inspiration on this.
On which one?
Oh,
There were options for a reason.
insider history, yes?
Mm-hmm. Use wisely. I'm just kidding. They're both helpful. Like either one you choose is helpful. It's just different
Insight.
information you gather. Insight. Natural 20 on Argus. That is a 32.
Yep.
Yesterday, when you were first investigating the scene, you were worried about your friends. You were looking for ways they could have escaped. Your friends are resourceful. Your friends are creative. But as much as we love them, none of those 3 boys are smart enough to have come up with a plan like that on that short of notice. You are sure your friends didn't set that up.
So, working theory here. The boys didn't set it up, And the cane that I saw in the scry was one that we didn't see or talk to when we had our little tussle. I'm thinking works maybe outside of the other group or something. And he didn't lie to us when he said he didn't do anything with them, because that was a different him that he may not have any knowledge of.
After that, we got out of on a technicality.
You said it looked different, right?
Different than the ones that we've seen.
What if that's the real him and the clones are like him at a certain point in time?
That could very well be.
I would like to reiterate something.
They weren't clones that we saw. It was him.
But
They were
you
vessels
heard
to store
each
godly
of
power.
them did have their own unique
Personality.
personalities.
Yeah.
And you had heard this voice.
Oh,
That was the first key indicator of how you connected the dots.
well, real world example is you can hear a voice actor using a different dialect and recognize the voice actor through various dialects. So
I am not trying to lead you. I'd want to make my
Right.
point.
I
This
get
is you heard this person specifically yesterday.
okay.
I don't want to mislead you at all. That's all
Okay.
I'm trying to.
So either the first person we walked up on or the guy we tried to converse with after the fight. Because those are really the only two that we talked to. And the first one was Kane.
They were talking amongst themselves when you approached.
Oh, that's fair. Forgot that they were all just vibing.
One of them could have left.
Oh, I forgot we
It
were
had
all...
something to do with him.
So we've heard it before. So he was here yesterday and then chose to not tell us.
Like, I'll burn one. I'm just checking that this is useful to us, that we want to pursue this knowledge.
That's
Well,
the thing, is I'm not sure how useful it would be.
We did tell Grim that these were people that we wanted to have aspects.
It's true. But at the same time, he said he did not know where our friends were. If he put together a ruse,
He might now.
It seems too convenient.
We didn't lie to Grim. We didn't know where our friends were.
Yeah, I mean,
We just found them, and they were being hidden by the person that we talked to yesterday that told us straight to our face they'd never seen them,
well, not
and then
necessarily.
gave us god powers.
It's not necessarily hidden. We probably went, where's our friends? Did you kill our friends? Showing that we as a group of people who have been arguably in the past easily angered and easily manipulated by our emotions, he probably went, oh, they care about their friends. I'm going to go find them. It could be a 50-50. You don't know if your sending can go into the destroyed chaos plane. We don't know how they got into the destroyed chaos plane.
But why would he tell us
Can
that he
you
hadn't
try
seen
it
them?
now?
Maybe
Can you
he
try talking
didn't.
to the boys now?
I'm pretty sure he did.
I could try sending now.
Like, if it's useful to, like, I'm fine to spend the thing.
Well-
We're just making sure we wanted the thing spent.
No, I'm just saying, because the way it was said to us when in the scrying, everything was muted. Everything
That's
was
fair.
quiet. We couldn't hear anything until he said, oh, well, I guess
then
that's
left.
done.
Yeah.
Left, and then the sound came back.
Well, it was to you. Mama Bear could hear it.
No, Mama Bear couldn't see him.
No,
Mama
but
Bear
that
couldn't
means
see him.
Mama
I
Bear
don't think-
could have
Oh.
heard them existing and partying and whatever.
Oh, she could? Okay.
But it was
never
still
mind.
blocked to you, which means they could be blocked from us. But that may not be by Kane.
I mean, it's worth a shot,
Yeah.
especially since we know what.
I'm not saying you should burn your. I don't think we need to burn a DM inspiration for it. I am just now a lot less trusting of Kane, personally.
Exactly. This brings up a lot of questions, and regardless of giving him the benefit of the doubt, it makes the situation a lot fishier.
And like, let's say he did go find them after. There's no reason why he can't contact us saying, "Hey, I found your friends."
He knows
From
very
peaks of the
specifically we are
chaos
trying
plane.
to find them.
Like, it seems like some information a friend that just handed us god aspects would kind of want to do, especially if he wants us to honor our end of the deal and give those back.
I just gave you what I know.
Yeah.
Thank you, Argus. This was very helpful.
I'm gonna take another nap. It's too bad the jug of alchemy jug doesn't do coffee.
I can make you coffee. You want coffee?
Yeah. Always good when you feel drained.
Mama Bear uses Druidcraft and forms like a barrel out of the, like with some vines and things that grow up, collecting pieces of like the shattered pieces of the ship, all that stuff around, and then does create food and water to make coffee.
That's handy. I should think about getting that again. Doing those things.
I walk over to the ship and just disappear inside of it.
Well, now what? We still have a world to save. Magical, hyper-powered god to kill.
And I think I may have made it harder to do today.
To be honest, I'm lost as to where to start.
A point of order. The energy is faded from the crystal. As a note, you all know that divine energy cannot be destroyed.
It went somewhere.
Yep.
But it doesn't seem to be in the crystal anymore.
Nope.
Correct. And you did not see it come back.
Oh, I hope it went to Gum Gum.
Go through the crystal?
I
I
mean,
went to that plane of existence?
it
and
could
found somebody
have.
there?
I was, since we were actively scrying them.
It is a
could have.
crystal connected to every plane of existence.
Oh, that's true.
We're not finding that aspect for a while.
So it could be literally.
Yeah, I didn't use it much anyway.
No, but now we gotta get you another one.
Eh.
I'm going through my book, and if no one comes up with anything by the end of the day, I'm going to teleport myself to Silvery Moon to go talk to Zexum.
I think
Why don't we
talking
all
with
just go
Jackson
to
might be a
Silver?
good idea.
Because I offered it, and people told me no.
Didn't say no. We don't know what to do yet. I
So
think
let's
that it actually might be a good idea.
just go to
especially
Silvery
because-
Moon. Everybody else? Anybody else? Are we going to Silvery Moon? Fine. Mama, thank you.
You're welcome. I'll see you later.
Since I've been to Silvery Moon, I can also transport via plant. I will cast it.
I will say you all make it to Silvery Moon just fine.
Give Mom a hug and say thanks, Mom, before we leave.
Yeah, she
I-
gives you a hug.
I want to.
Thanks for the copy.
I want to make sure to somehow, some way, take that tree that I use my divine life transference on, either with us or put it back at home or whatever it might be. But
I want you to
Totally.
tell me how you're moving an entire ash tree.
I'll go up to it and I'll cast teleport with it.
It is a tree rooted to the ground. I don't think that counts as an item that you are carrying.
Okay. Hey, Garagak.
Yeah.
God
That
damn it.
also brings out a point of order. Was Big Heck in that cave?
Sure wasn't.
Okay.
Hey, Garagak. Do you
Yeah.
mind helping me for a minute?
Yeah, what do you need?
I'm gonna transform you into a giant ape, and then can you pick up this tree for me?
Oh, yeah, sure, no problem.
Cool. I want to polymorph.
I might
You're a
be
giant ape.
stronger as myself. I don't know.
Yeah, try it as
He-
yourself. Actually,
He is
yeah.
stronger as himself.
I do have a plus
pick
10 to
up this
strength,
tree-
so
Can
and
you
a
pick
30
up
strength
this tree
score.
for me?
Yeah, I'll pick tree up. Do I need to roll this?
Yeah, you need to roll an athletics check
Oh, okay.
Guidance.
to deroot a tree.
I'm gonna
Roll a
bless
D4.
him.
23, and then a D4.
Bless doesn't work on ability checks.
Oh, that's right. Never mind.
25?
Yeah,
Or 24?
fuck it. All right, you get a tree. You take it with you to Silvery Moon.
Okay.
I don't know why I bother.
Gets to live out its long life in Silvery Moon.
Why are we taking the tree to Silver?
I just have a whole ass
It's the
tree on
first
my
thing I just-
shoulder right now.
Yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
It's the first thing I use my divine energy on. I want to keep it.
It's a memento.
Scrapbook?
it's a fucking just. It's just a token of sentiment.
I mean, would you expect anything
the
else?
first things that your divine energy touched were like the plants on the deck of the ship when you walked by them, and they got life back.
But this was the first like willing like use.
Spell
Of it.
cats.
I get it. I get it. I'll figure it out later.
Does he always say this out loud? Yeah, I'd be like,
yeah,
yeah, I did the
definitely,
same
yeah.
thing, and I'll pull that dude's head out of my bag that I cut off in the first battle.
It's been rotting in there for a year.
Oh,
Gross.
fuck.
Quite gross, actually. That's
Super
not
gross.
that's not the type of like booty or looting I was hoping you would get your hands on, big man.
Jesus Christ.
Do you have a bag of holding or anything?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, cool. So it has just been sitting like in your backpack for months.
That's the
What
Oh.
is that smell?
Argus,
Yeah.
you don't have a piece of cane, do you? That was the first time you used your aspect. It was when we fought Kane. I was like, you don't have a piece of one of the canes
didn't
somewhere.
die.
It wouldn't fucking matter. I don't have it anymore.
I mean, yeah, but it's just so far we were 2 for 2, so I was just making sure.
Hey,
And we technically didn't defeat him, and we didn't get. So you know.
Doesn't mean you didn't take a piece from the battle.
August,
At least it's a
August.
tree.
High five. Just a guy squad. Just a guy squad. Yeah.
I've always been just a guy.
Why do you
Just
still
a
feel like you're
girl.
just a guy?
No, it's like not anything against me as a person or anything. I'm just not part god.
Speaking of
I
which,
need
while
to
we're
talk.
here-
It's cool. I'm holding my own against literal quarter, if not demigods. It's cool to be just a god,
It
just a
is.
guy among gods.
It is.
Y'all haven't killed me yet. I hold my own well enough, even though I don't quite know all y'all's tactics quite yet. But we're trying. It's great.
I just like to
DM
fuck things up.
As DM Alex Brain slowly starts to try and plan out a combat between gods and just a couple dudes, because my players inevitably choose just to not want the aspects and god powers that come to them.
Didn't know what was gonna happen until I
I
did
know. I'm not. It was just a joke. It's
I never
I had
said
to
I didn't
science
want
that
it.
shit
I had
out.
one.
Had
I
to
just
science
had-
that shit out.
A narrative choice that I made.
You arrive in Silver Moon. What is everyone one's plans in the city?
I'm angrily seeking out Zexum.
I am regularly seeking out sex.
I'll follow along, yawning and stumbling along.
Okay.
I don't want to like lesser restoration you, but I'm really, really scared to use anything right now.
Well, it's not
Why?
like
Because I just got the death aspect.
Well, you just
Oh.
have faith in me
Don't-
that I'm
don't
not going to like
power.
completely nerf your character.
Also, if you're
because-
not in god mode, it doesn't play effect, really.
I saw the things wilt, and now I'm scared.
You can test it on me. I can't die.
No,
It's,
Oh,
I'm not even going to start
he has a point.
saying anything with that. No.
hey, how's it going?
That's it's just kind of like
That's
watches you guys
That's his
walking
name, I forgot
across
what
the
it was.
street.
Hey, Tattoo Man, how's it going?
I have a name.
Sorry, Festius. Right? Just give everyone nicknames.
I'm just fucking with you. It's fine. It's fine.
Where's Zexum?
Whoa, spicy today, Tumult.
Where is he
Where are they?
Hey.
today?
I don't know. Is something happening? Do we need to like batten down the hatches and prepare
Well,
for
just
war?
the thing of all the dragons and stuff falling out to the sky nearly half a
Oh,
week ago.
That
We
wasn't-
weren't here.
I figured.
Yeah.
You
Is
think?
Zexum missing?
Well, if you were here, you would have stopped it.
We need to try.
Debatable.
Well, you would have tried. I would have heard reports of valiant deaths of the chosen ones.
Instead, we were saving the Feywild.
Yeah, we lost about 200 soldiers in that fight. It was bad.
Sorry.
I'm sorry
Wait,
to
it
hear
was
that.
a fight?
Yes.
They would have tried to stop it too.
Where
Yeah.
was this fight?
Oh, up in the mountains. There's this crack, this fissure that runs in the mountains in the north, and there's this, if you go into the crack, giants. And so we had to like go into the lair, and then the people there were giants. So
That's a hearty
But I-
fight. Makes sense.
Oh yeah, I killed like 30 dudes. It was
Is Zexum
fight.
among the missing, the dead?
Fucking epic.
no, I just don't keep tabs of Zexum at all times of day.
No. Normally, last like 3 times I've come, you guys have been together.
Oh yeah.
I get the sense that you like to bother them because you're quite different.
Me?
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, it's fun. Is it of great urgency that we find Zexum? And
Is of
Don't
great
really
urgency
know.
that I have a conversation with them. Yes.
Is this the book thing?
Yeah. No.
what book thing? Do you have a book?
You know, Tumult, he likes to read.
Well, as of now, Tumble still doesn't have his book because it's in the demiplane and was never fetched.
The demiplane's with Argus at all times.
Yeah, correct. It is.
Hey, you got Argus,
there.
you got the book. If you don't got Argus,
Just Zach gave me that face of just like, you're not supposed to tell people about this. So it's like, yeah, he's
I
got
don't
the book.
know
He likes
who
to read.
knows that I have this book because Zexum gave it to me privately with no one else in the room.
Yeah, I
Didn't know you had started studying the ways of the. And he does this like clap and like pizzazz hands. Arcanus Magnate.
Yeah, the
Well, I
pair of
mean,
them got like blank
The
books
first
forever
time
ago.
Ilion and I came here, we brought 2 arcane folios that we found.
There. Okay, let's go find them. Let's go. And he starts walking off. You see that, like, as he stands up from the table where he had greeted you, like, he's a big guy, right? As he stands up and he walks away, you see from the on the table behind him, 10, 15 empty, just like full, like flagons. And he's just kind of walking down the street, just like, oh, we're finding Zexum. Hey, you! Have you seen Zexum? They haven't seen him either. Okay, and just like starts walking and just like leading you somewhere.
Can
makes
I
sense.
can I like tug on like Georgak's arm? Like, hey Georgak,
Yeah.
do you want to come help me do some gardening?
Sure. Is that why I got the tree?
No, we can actually put that down. Let's go plant it actually. You know what? Yeah, let's plant it and then let's go do the gardening that I want to do.
Okay.
Cool. Okay, hey everyone, me and Gak are gonna go gardening. Okay, bye.
It's okay. I think I pull out my alchemy jug. Beer. Think we're gonna have a good time.
Perfect.
Just take
So-
it up out of my bag of holding and pull it out to Argus.
No sense of urgency about anything, do you?
Maybe.
I don't want to hear that from you.
I was just pointing things out. Don't need to get all snippy, Mr. Blue Man Group.
I mean,
Let's go find
I'm
some
trying to
magical
be
man. or
urgent
person.
about this because I wasn't told something and had to be told by somebody I thought was here to kill me.
Hey, fuck off. We're multitasking. We're drinking and walking and looking for a friend.
Like,
Oh.
I'm not upset with you specifically, Rhyme. I'm very pissed off right now, and Zexum is currently the only person that can explain this thing,
All right,
that I know
let's
of.
go.
And we're looking for him.
And that's what. Yeah, no, that's why I came
Damn.
here.
EM apostrophe.
M. E-M.
M.
So Ileana and Garagak,
Going back to the lair.
we'll deal with y'all in a minute. The rest of you find Zexum at the like Capitol building, like main hall here in Silvery Moon. And as they walk out, they're like, Bestios? Hello! We've been looking for you. It's
think we-
urgent.
Argus,
M.
can you open the portal?
Open what portal?
I need my book back.
Just gentle pat on Thestios' chest. They are an absolute riot.
Oh,
Wandered all over the city looking for you. Didn't think
Please.
to look in the, place you tend to be.
hold on. Scrub some grime and other things off. Open the door. Grab.
Is the book still there?
You want it, don't you?
Is the book still there?
Book's there.
Oh,
I don't grab it. I look at him. I know you're touchy-feely about people touchy-feelying your books, so...
I mean, there's a very good reason for that, and I will walk in and grab it.
Close the door behind him.
Zexum looks around in this just like main hallway area where you have produced this book. Goes, oh. Thestia standing right there, looks and goes, oh.
He walked into the room. I closed the door behind him.
Oh.
He did say he closed me in there.
Oh. Thestia goes, oh, you locked him in the room.
Sucks to suck.
Either he'll
Zexum.
figure his own way back or I'll open it in about 10 minutes.
Zexum looks at you and goes, what's happening?
Tumult's having a book issue. He wants to talk to you about the libraries and some weird overdue practices that happen in Silvery Moon. He's got concerns about books that he would like to discuss specifically with you, since you're the one
Sure.
who makes all the tax policies and public works things in the city.
Next time you can just say a private matter, but I appreciate what you're trying to do.
Here, Ryan, have some of this. It'll help.
Well, I'm assuming it's the alchemy jug.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Whatever.
And it's just beer.
Let's
Just trying to
let's go
help.
talk.
Just talks into this giant jug. I'm just trying to help. When you
Looked at Thestios, who is just grinning and kind of has that head sway going on. And just Dex goes, Thestios, thank you for you completing your duties with such haste of getting these people to me. I appreciate it. Why don't you go have another on me? Okay, turns and just starts walking back the direction he came. You all are led to a small office area. And Zexum kind of turns and looks at the three of you now gathered and goes, I've found it's better not to ask questions about where the rest of you are, because anytime I ask those questions, I don't like the answer.
They went gardening.
that
And
one
then-
seems quite banal. We brought a tree from our destroyed boat. I guess they're going to plant it. And something else.
And this is Ileana and Karagak.
Right.
Yes.
Yeah, what could go wrong?
So
You know,
many,
the brains and the brains of the bunch.
so many things. Okay, the three of you, what is happening?
I will open the door, or create and open the door again so that Tumult can come out.
I come out with a slightly less angered face.
Did you scream into the void? Because
Just put you in the timeout corner for a little bit.
No. No, I did not.
Okay. What?
It seems as though Tumult has something he really needs to talk to you about, so let him take it from here.
I mean, you said you had something to ask first, 'cause I don't know how long this will take.
Me?
Well, you said you wanted to speak with them.
Oh, well, yes. I mean, in general, long story short, we know that the Giants' war failed on our part. Xerxes is now all-powerful, and we are still on a path to kill God. And to do so, we all need to be gods in some right. Ileana and myself had recently come into power as the way that Gergak and previously Arcus and Lysander had. More than anything, do you have any leads on anything we could use? We need power. We need it fast.
Do I have any leads on places where you can get divine power?
You are one of the most influential people we know. I understand it's a long ask, but it's somewhere to start.
Up until about a month ago, I was a trainer. Over the last month, I have had to deal with not one, but 2 civil wars. An entire assault on a giant's keep. And my second in command is a lot more like you saw him today pretty much every day because of everything he's dealing with. So forgive me. I understand that you all are running out of resources and places to turn, but I have already given the strongest artifact that our entire town, nay, our entire order, has to give to one of you. If I hear of anyone with godly powers just flaunting them about, you'll be the first to know.
That's all we can ask.
As long as that person isn't a monk that is actually 11 monks. We already met him. We know what's going on there for the most part.
Don't
We
trust
kind of
him.
have no idea what's going on there.
Okay. I've learned to take everything you say at face value. I am learning how to have these interactions better every time they happen. If there's nothing else... Tumult?
How much about this book do you actually know?
Very little.
So when you gave it to me, you told me everything that you knew.
Correct. Why would I lie? Why would I withhold information?
There's reasons that the information that I have acquired would have been withheld.
What information have you acquired?
So we recently came in contact again with Grimm.
Jitters. Like whole body tightens.
He knows that I have this book. Doesn't know where it was at the time. And went into great detail explaining what happens to the owner of this book.
You receive the knowledge of every wielder before it.
And I
You
will
gain
explain
access.
everything else that he told us.
That book's gonna kill him.
Well,
That's if we don't do it
I
first.
die while attuned to this book, my soul is gone forever inside of this book.
I had no idea. I would have warned you of the stakes had I known. You have to trust me. I would not have given it to you if I'd known.
I think it was smarter to do it not knowing. I was just mad that if you hadn't told me, that's why I came to ask.
No, I would have told you. I would have absolutely made sure you knew the stakes.
You would have known this.
Has
Not you.
anyone reported seeing or at least hearing about Olan using his powers at some point in the last month?
No, and we've been keeping an eye out ever since the last time you visited and told us what happened.
Well, if you do run into it, his dad's dead.
Oh,
That was the price that Grimm was paid in protection of the Giants for them to finish Valamundrung in the first place. They found his dad frozen in ice, and he revived him, fought him, killed him, and stole his book.
and you walked away alive.
He chose to let us leave.
He was actually quite civil with us. He just came, said he wanted to tell Tumult about what he had signed up for, and then flounced away with his 7 books. It was 7, right? Because he had 6 originally, and now he had a 7.
No,
Oh.
5 up to 6.
Okay.
Yeah.
6
Yes.
books?
He has 6 books now. That he didn't really care about needing this one. He would like it, but he didn't really care about it right now. Said he's off to go find divine powers and redistribute them because they're kind of going crazy and destroying the plane.
It's not wrong. There's a long pause of and you can see their mind working. I need to take care of some things briefly. Give me just a moment. And leaves the room. If there's anything you guys would like to discuss while they're not there, you can. Perfect.
I'm now even more lightly.
I'm
less
going to give
pissed
this.
off.
I'm going to give this Genasi gray hairs no time at all.
Going to? Whatever they have, that's because of us.
They come
Point to-
back.
Point to my solid white hair.
You had that before me, man.
My point. You
They can't-
didn't give what I already had.
They return after a few moments, and you hear alarm bells sounding in the streets. Don't worry, we're not being attacked. It is a general call to arms.
For what?
For a manhunt.
For Grim?
Alarm.
Oh.
If his father has died and he has found out, after everything that happened with Lysander, arguably one of the 5 most dangerous people I know of in existence is now fueled by a blood rage. I just had to put an order out to capture him, dead or alive, and he is one of my longest and dearest friends.
Is the preference is in fact alive? Yes.
Of course. And honestly, it's not going to work.
I mean, I would more so tell them that if they do find him, don't engage him and literally just tell us.
What are we going to do? We don't have transport.
If we can keep tabs on where he is or is going or frequents, we can do something about it.
It is literally impossible to track.
So I said, if they happen to find him doing something, if they see who he's with, what he does, the moment you engage him, that's when we lose him.
If they send reports of seeing him, I will let you know.
Likely means that he'll be with Lysander.
I can
One more time,
create.
Ian.
It likely means that he'll probably be with Lysander as well.
He'll want to skin your previous captain alive.
Not the goal.
An option. They can be healed later.
Oh, you've not been through a breakup before. Yeah, no, sometimes you do want to skin them alive.
I'm gonna slap him in the face. You don't want to skin him.
I understand that you all have a lot on your plate. You probably have no idea where to go.
Never. We've literally never known where to go.
Yeah.
You have reached a crossroads. From here on out, every decision that you make costs lives.
So sick of people saying stuff like that.
Would you rather I sugarcoated it and told
Oh,
you that
like
every
I
decision
know,
you
I
make
know, I
is-
understand. It's just
Every time Tapartos makes a decision, a unicorn is born.
And
I did learn that we
subsequently
recently
killed
had-
for its horn and blood.
16 weird fusion cartoon babies, so depending how many decisions, that is quite possible.
That is arguably the best news that I have heard in a long time.
Well, to kind
That
of round it out a little bit, they are floating in a rock of the destroyed chaos plane.
And there it is.
But they're fine. They seem fine.
as
So
far as we can tell.
it's as level as we can get.
Just so I'm clear, team, the only group of people capable of saving the world, are fighting at roughly half power. Have recently lost not only someone who is actively working for the enemy and is already supercharged with demigodhood. Another of you that did have the power lost it.
So we got 2 more that have it now. It's 2 for 2 so far.
We need to find more if we are going to have a chance.
You need to figure out where your priorities lie. And I understand gathering power is a priority, but you need to figure out where to take it from.
Pretty much just as we come across certain powers, they die, and we take it. Or they willingly hand it over. It's kind of how it's gone. For literally everyone
All right,
here.
I was snacking. Do you have any reports of where, like, the magic's gone extra fucky? You all are very high order, fancy magic people, so do you have reports of where on this plane extra magic's going weird, and if we go there, there's god power, and we can kill him and take it?
I don't know if you heard me earlier. 1 month.
Oh no, I wasn't sure if people reported to you more than others, and you just had like an inbox of junk mail.
No, we are very solitary. We are very much so not a group of people that just lets anybody in.
Yeah, that makes sense. I don't know why I did not assume that from everything I had heard briefly.
It's of no offense to anyone else, but the Arcanus Magnate are as powerful of a force as we are because of the secrets we keep and the traditions we uphold.
It's a good idea. Maybe if we go around to major cities or area within the plane, talk to the leading governmental bodies. For a chance, they might have said reports of fucking magic stuff, and we can take that as leads from there.
That's also probably going to take us months, if not longer.
You have access to every major city just like that?
But he teleports all the time. I figured we could do something.
You talking about me?
Don't you all have a mercenary group on call who can, like, report these things to you?
I know literally 3 teleportation circles. One of them's in a blown up ship.
Makes a very good point.
Stairs at the Parthos.
It's right, okay?
Oh, I mean,
Well-
they asked a question.
Listen. You all have allies. You have had allies. And so far, I can't speak for what you've had any of the other people we fought alongside at Groodhog doing. But so far, our involvement in your plans has been Zexum. Do you have any magic items? Zexum, can I have a book? Granted, you didn't ask for the book, but Zexum, have any spare god powers lying around you're willing to part with?
Parthos, that was his question.
You guys are in desperation.
Gathering intel.
I understand.
It's the yelling at him, I'm sorry.
You are not alone in this. If you continue to try to do everything alone because you are afraid of the risks that others take for you, you will lose.
They're also, at this point in the world-ending shitfuckery, they're already at risk. What's a little more if it feels like they can help? Why do you think I signed up for this shit?
You were trapped in a dragon's cupboard.
Oh, I thought you were just bored.
Yeah.
I searched for you all and then ended up in a dragon's cupboard. I chose to find you. You just found me, which is an odd coincidence, but like... Sometimes
This one's worked out.
just a dude wants to do bigger things, whether or not it risks their life.
This one's much better than the last one who sought you out.
Oh, I hated that guy.
Zach's like, I'm right here, dog. Come on.
He knows.
I say it all the time, but I mean, I don't really care. We've never really... The only person that truly cares about everyone else getting involved is the Bartos.
You know, we are putting a lot of things into my mouth.
No,
of things
also,
that have not
no,
actively
but,
been
like-
said.
your previous captain also did, and he fucked off and joined the enemy, so... Maybe it's time to start caring a little less about the nitty-gritty details and more about
Yes.
the big swathy leadership things. And I trust that you've been yelled at about that several times already, Tabatos. I see the glint in your eye of things changing for who you are. So maybe Stop making calls, reaching out to people, trying to do things.
It's the main person I can call is Move. We can see what forces of hers we can muster, any sort of intel we can gather there. I suppose we should look into Dino's dogs, the mercenary group, anything else we can think of. Let's start brainstorming, then let's start calling.
The army you are calling with Moog is Dino's dogs.
Are they?
Yes.
Oh, I mean, Moog is. You also said she's in Waterdeep right now, fixing your dragon mess. She might be able to hear what's going on major cities, and she might get the dogs out and about doing things. Also, as much as we literally just razzed the man, the boys mentioned the rogue boy that was here before me also had a family of, like, mercenaries. He may snub his nose up at the Chosen Ones after he stormed off, because, honestly, you all did a lot of this from everything that the boys were telling me. But maybe his family might be willing to help if it's, hey, literally everyone is dying. Help.
Worth a shot.
I have my manpower we have document pulled up. That's why I'm pulling these names. Also, wasn't there a weird magic cat who walked a lot? Can we call him?
Oh.
Sulan.
Oh, Sulan.
We also have Nightstone.
Oh yeah, they love you there, big man. They were talking about how, like, you got hand-knit a chainmail sweater or something? That's so dashing of you.
I'm not with you guys.
You're not!
I'm with
Yes, and!
that was this player letting you
yeah,
guys
I
know.
realized that as I started talking. I was like, Garrigak's not here. It's fine.
Yeah.
What I think everyone needs to do. And this is just me. I'm brand new to leadership. I am extremely overwhelmed, and I have not slept for more than an hour in the past 8 months.
Wow, Alex made a self-insert.
No. Not even I'm that unhealthy. Promptly, for the sake of the world, take heads, remove from the hats that happen to be your asses. Use the resources at your disposal and save the fucking world. Okay?
Sounds good.
Do you at least have a place that you can, like, group up, plan these things, have access to places, maps?
We have a fortress! I'm so excited to have a fortress.
That's one of them.
Some higher power seems to have just been handing you resource after resource that continuously gets ignored and abandoned.
What do you mean? Since we got it, we were on another plane of existence because people ate freaking fairy cookies.
I'm aware. I have consistently reminded, just sprinkled in and out. It's like, y'all have armies, y'all have this, you have resources, you have everything that's going on. But how do we find the people with god powers? Oh, I don't know, have fucking 400 people scouring the earth for them?
No. I'm not doing this right now. No. We have resources. Zexum is a resource. We went, we tried.
We
and
have
been shit on.
used this resource dead. It is
Okay, fine.
Ian, it's not shitting
it's
on
not a
you,
bad
I
choice.
promise.
It's just all of us going, I don't know what's happening.
I'm trying.
You're
Not
doing
just
great.
you.
Not just
I know.
My commentary is strictly from a DM looking at a group of players and going,
Liana 12.
here, and trying to figure out how to, like, shape group combats and, like, having all of these armies working around each other and all of these things, but also having strictly encounters for just, like, the 6 of you until those points meet where all of these things come together is stressy.
yeah, you're selling this job to me.
Oh yeah, listen, just don't involve large-scale global politics and you'll be A-okay.
Oh, we're good. I'm going interplanetary. It's all good.
No, all of you guys are doing great, but this was a very good in-character way for me to say, you guys have all this information you want. You also have a way, multiple ways in canon to get that information. I promise you, I am not like trying to shit on any of you or say anything about any of you. I promise.
Sorry for yelling.
It's okay. I just want to make it clear.
Yeah, you just got shit on like 4 times in quick succession, and then a general to the group comment. Then you went no, which is valid. I get it.
Yeah.
Ian, all of us love and appreciate you.
I
promise. So, DM, calm prep talk aside, Zexum looks at all of you and goes, we've reached the make or break point. I can have some of the magnates out searching for these points of power or these people. But in all reality, we are the only fighting force in mass that can actually combat some of these things that are happening because of the way the power was spilt out.
Personally, from just my perspective, as few people as you send out as possible, and their only job is to look for Olan, most the only thing you should be worrying about. Everything else, we're kind of already working on it anyway. But if it's going to put you guys in a worse spot to stress yourselves out, stop it.
No. I do have something. Well, it's not even my something. I was just told about it. But someone has been working on something for you. You hear footsteps. Loud. Large footsteps.
Big cat?
No, it is not. It is one Thestios plodding back into the room. Sort of fighting or something? What's happened? Why the bells? Zexum explains what's happening. For this moment, we are going to cut to the gardening session that is going on, because I have no fucking clue what this is about.
I do.
Same.
We're doing the rest of the beans. We got 12 more beans to plant.
That's right.
Okay.
In Silvery Moon?
No,
That's
we're
why we
going.
planted them last
we're
Okay, you're going
somewhere-
outside.
Yeah.
It's where we set them off last time, was like 200 feet in front.
Yeah, so we're going, I don't know, same place, open field, whatever.
This is just a bag of beans magic item, right? That's just,
Yeah.
That's just
Yep,
what
yep.
This is rad. Okay. We have 12 beans to plant. Let's see how this goes.
First off, how well does Garagak plant that big old tree?
Garagak, roll me a survival check.
Oh, hey, I'm pretty good at that. I'm proficient.
I was like, 41? Impossible.
I had a bad roll.
11. It is planted. It is planted. It's not hard when you are strong enough to rip a tree out of the ground to plant a tree. 41 on the first bag of beans roll. More of those plants pop out of the ground, the ones that like shout and shriek and shit. You absolutely murder them into non-existence. It is 9 of them. They die. I'm not going to make you roll combat against like CR 1 or 2 creatures. That seems pointless. 71. Huh. Okay. I need you to roll me a d10 plus 20. 22. You get 22 fruits from a fruit tree that just planted. Go ahead and roll a d8 real quick. All right. 5 of those fruits act as random magic potions that will be determined when you eat those exact fruits.
That's awesome.
Go ahead and roll for number 3.
Hey, Garagak, do you want these fruit? I'll offer all 22 to Garagak, and I'll let him know exactly what I know about them, if I even know that those 5 act as random potions.
Nope.
Cool.
Cool. I'll put them in my bag.
Okay.
Does the fruit ever go bad?
14. You don't know. Roll me another percentile. So forming out of the ground is yet another tree. But as it grows, this one starts kind of swaying a little bit. And it grows a face and stretches out and goes, oh, hi. And it just kind of waves a branch at you. I'm Tommy.
Hi, Tommy. How are you?
Great. I'm alive now.
Great. You are free to do whatever you want to do.
Nice.
Enjoy your life or whatever.
You see, he just walks over, like, underneath a bigger tree where it's shady and roots himself to the ground, and the face just kind of disappears. He just wants a nice shady spot to exist. All right, let's keep it rolling. 75.
Ileana is a mother.
Holy shoot beans, roll me a d10 plus 20. 24 more fruits and a d8.
Garagak, you want him?
Yeah, sure.
Nice. Coda, I'm going to make you record this as we go. So far, you have 46 fruits, 13 of which will be random potions.
46, 13 are potions.
27? 27. So as you plant this bean in the ground, from where you planted it, a perfect statue replica of yourself pops up, looks at you, and goes, "How dare you, you vile swine, you piece of filth and dung! I spit at your name.
Hey, Garagak, can you smash that thing for me, please?
You don't think I can be smashed by some boom? Just scatters into pieces.
Thanks, buddy.
Yeah, no problem. That person was mean.
Yeah, very
Pains,
mean.
man. You're crazy.
Ready for the next one?
Yep.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I'd like to imagine the 2 guards standing at the gates of Silvery Moon just going, huh,
More plants
Maybe-
appear. You promptly murder them.
maybe we
Yep.
should stop that, but also it's technically not
This
on
might
our
be
property.
important. Okay, it's not.
Up there at
My
it
circus, not my
again.
monkeys.
If that crowd on the
87.
statue, that could have been wild.
Okay.
A bean roll.
Devin is so happy right now. I'm gonna let you know right now. This is the whole thing he got the bag of beans for.
So a massive ass pyramid appears out of the ground, 60 foot in every direction, with a single door on the side. It just says, "Do not enter."
Hey, Garagak, can you go grab our friends, like, right now?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Illy, we can't go on a pyramid adventure right now.
I'll lean over to Ilya and be
I
like,
will go alone if I have to.
Illy, no!
I'll lean over to Ilya and be like, in case you didn't know, that sign says do not enter. And I'll walk away.
Grim taught our boy
Just
how to
super
read.
confident about it.
Educated Garagak.
So Garagak runs off. Garagak, roll me an insight check.
Okay. I'm not proficient. I'm decent.
18. You know that your friends were going to find Zexim. You know that pretty much every time you come to find Zexim since they took over as the High Arbiter of the Arcanus Magnate, they have in fact been at the Capitol building. So you head there. You come busting into your group of friends, following Thestios, who has just run in.
Oh, yeah.
And you see your friends gathered around the table with Zexim leaned, looking very stressed. the rest of you, as Thestios has entered and Zexum finished, is starting to explain the situation, a Garagak appears.
Hey, buddy.
Hello. We built a new place in Silvery Moon.
Zexum just looks at you and goes, "Excuse me."
Oh yeah. Hey Zexum, how you doing? We were
Garagak.
we were planting some stuff. I put a tree there.
Can I just 1 second, Garagak?
Yeah.
Turns and looks at the three of you that were there, explaining that Ileana and Garagak went gardening, which happened before Tumble came out, I believe. This is what goes wrong. This is what happens.
Was she planting the beans?
He didn't disagree with you.
Yeah. We planted the bean. And
We
now,
have adventure?
yeah, there's a super haunted pyramid now in the city.
I reach
So-
into my bag, I pull out a fedora, I pull out a leather jacket.
Oh.
Let's go.
Okay,
yeah.
no. We just had a big yelling conversation about how we really not need to stop wasting time.
Do you really think you're going to stop them?
It seems kind of important.
I mean, you can stay here and start contacting people as the captain, and we're gonna go. I told Ileana I'd help them if they ever got the pyramid. We've been working, they've been working really hard to get this.
Yeah, we got a pyramids.
Listen, you're at a standstill right now anyways, right?
Yes.
We're
You
just gonna
just want
go.
us to go somewhere so that you can have some time to prep something.
There could be anything in that pyramid. Xerxes could even be in that pyramid.
We have a
There's
mummy-
no break for me. There's no easy path you take.
There,
a
as
mummy
far as
lord to
pyramids
go.
go, you could just Google pyramid
Pyramid
map
dungeon.
and it exists.
You think that I'm going to give you something so bland as a Google... Well, I'll give you the Googled map for sure, because I don't know how to make those. But you think it'll be boring inside? Oh, no, my friends. I will plan this pyramid.
Is this going to
This
be like
could
a
be the pyramid
demigod
of
mummy
Ponzi.
lord pyramid? Otherwise, we can just have Garagak literally just run forward and break everything.
There's an option.
Go to
Partos?
the pyramid on the condition that everybody makes phone calls together afterwards, okay?
I can call mom.
Maybe before. Maybe before.
We
Who am
are
I gonna
all
call?
making phone calls before we go to the pyramid.
Who?
I
I
already
walk out.
did mine. I
I
called
don't
Mama
know
Bear.
people. But I can totally help guide you. If you tell me who to call, you give me a
Yes.
thing pre-programmed to
Yes.
them, I'll talk to someone.
As I'm walking out,
Yep.
We should keep him from entering that pyramid first with the small, smart girl. Let's go.
I'm like,
Good
oh,
luck.
hey,
Good luck with the city.
You wanna
Thessius,
come
you
to
had a
the
thing
pyramid?
for us? Zexon said you had a thing.
There's a pyramid. I forget the thing. I am very interested.
Do you want to
Yeah,
come
we
pyramid
just
with
we
us?
just summoned a
Zaxxum?
60 by 60 pyramid.
Zexum, can I go pyramiding? Zexum just looks at you in the eyes, Garagak, and you just see pain. You just see pain.
Oh, hang on, I can fix that.
We'll leave you to
I've been doing a lot of healing recently, and I'm just gonna put my hand up and cast heal.
You're gonna what?
I'm putting my hand on him and I'm casting heal.
You don't have that or access to that.
But I did.
Zexum just looks.
Not so long ago.
That's fair. Zexum looks at you and kind of glances quickly around the room as everyone else is leaving, and it's just them, Thestios, and Garagak, and goes,
I will sneakily cast, or I will link to Garagak because I can see what he's doing, and I will cast Cure Wounds through Garagak, so it looks like he's healing Zexum.
the healing magic goes, oh, Garagak, thank you. Thank you.
Yes.
Truly.
Yeah, no problem.
Fine. No other important things happening right now at all. Thestios, go. Be free. Go pyramiding. Go a pyramid with your friends. I will just handle the entirety of an ancient order of mages on my own.
Who's your third in command?
I don't have one. We haven't had a chance to hold elections for anyone because As I've said, I came into power, 2 civil wars, siege on a giant keep. Just go. Just go. And you like the ground underneath you all shifts. And you are just moved out of the room. And the door shuts. We've been playing for a little bit now. I promise we'll wrap up soon. But because you all are entering the pyramid, that'll be the cliffhanger of what happens when you get inside when you get there. So before we get there, all of you gathered, I want to know who you're calling. Argus, I know you are going off. I am asking you humbly, as DM to hero, stay outside till the party goes in.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's all I want. I just want everybody to go in at once. That's all I care about.
That's fine.
You good there, Coda?
Devin, don't panic, but there's a gigantic ladybug behind you.
It was definitely a playing card.
Yeah, that was us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Like that, like head down, hood down, like I shall not be perceived.
All I could see was the red
They-
side, so I was like, ladybug.
They were just doing their best Drax the Destroyer impression.
No,
I move
they
slow
weren't.
enough.
They
will
weren't
not
standing still.
You know, he said if he moves slow enough.
That's
it is
true.
Just like
Anyway, when I get out to the pyramid, the first thing I do when I see the sign that says "Do not enter," I scratch out the knot.
Perfect. That takes you a couple minutes to get it fully scratched out. And covered.
Exactly. So that way it'll take some time.
Perfect. So, Spartos wants to call Moog. The rest of you,
Okay.
who-
I'm putting a dash hat on right now, not a rhyme hat. So who we have on hand is Dino's dogs, who we have now learned is with Moog. We also have the Valenor family. I, for some reason, have the Druids and Elgant on my list. I don't know if we have any way of contacting them, because that was the coin, which might have disappeared. We have Sulan. I guess we could technically reach out to the Temp clan, but that's its own bag of worms, because I have Reginald at the Temp estate.
Tumult would literally tell you do not contact the Temp clan.
Yeah, I'm just... Again, this is my
It's just
dash
lists.
hat. I'm going through my list.
Yeah.
We have Mama Bear, so therefore the Druids and the children. And that's kind of it. Because
Nice
the bottom half of my list is Grim, Olan, and Big Heck, all of which are AWOL.
you do have Nightstone.
Listen,
That if you the chosen ones who have saved them literally 3 times from certain death were like, hey, we need help, they'd be like, yeah, okay, let's go do that.
yeah, that's fair.
We also
So-
have a random castle somewhere and a knight. Don't you also
Yeah.
have a monk?
Two random... Dean Deanson was on the boat, so I'm assuming he's in the cave.
Yeah, he's there.
And George, who the fuck knows?
George is also there.
Okay.
Hey.
I
Close to home,
updated the
don't murder
on the
me.
ship to parentheses now in the chaos plane. I
There
have
you
Phil
go.
Soup, Gum Gum, Princess Pony, Awesome, 16 weird half horse, half cartoon babies, Timmy the Tree Ant, Hemlock, Dean Deanson, and George the Boulet.
Perfect.
Do we want to contact Lysander's family?
They might be a good option.
So we're gonna take these one at a time, give you guys time to think a little bit. All right. Who wants to go first? Who wants to make that first call? Zach, first hand up immediately. Crush it.
Because one of them I was going to cast sending on at some point anyway.
I will say, Zexum just hands you just like a pile of sending scrolls, just like a pile, of them,
okay.
and says, "Just contact people, please."
Followed, they exited pursued by sending scroll.
Yeah,
Elgant, because he's in my notebooks.
fair enough.
And this seems like a really good point to contact him and say we lost a coin, but still need them to stop a world-ending event.
That's a good trigger to pull for sure. All right, what is your message to Elgin?
Hello. A nook is no longer available. We have lost the coin. Need help.
Okay, Zach did say this earlier. Alex, how the fuck does Zach know a nook?
He wasn't on the boat.
Okay.
I wasn't on the
Was
boat, and Tumult also has an entire biography of our adventures. So I have a nook
Oh,
written
that's
down.
fair. It was like
Yeah.
no.
So I could
Yeah,
not
it was
remember.
Zycor when he left. Okay.
Yeah,
Right.
I also could.
It's
I
like,
was told,
I
I can't
trusted
remember
you,
a Nook,
but I had
but
no
I
fucking
put two
clue.
and two together after reading through my books because, as
Yeah.
he said, my notes weren't deleted.
Yeah.
So everything I couldn't remember, I just put a Nook's name to because it's like, well, I did an adventure with somebody, and he's the only person I can't remember.
Valid. It was just a game of like, how the fuck do you know, and is this true?
It is the
Okay.
only good thing that I did from the initial creation of my character. Of I've been writing a shit down.
There's a brief moment, but you do get a response. This has been literally over a year, so the character voice will not be the same.
I believe it was just like a posh, sort of quiet, reflective sort of thing.
Sure. I was curious, if you would call.
I mean,
Where shall we meet?
currently I'm in Silvery Moon, about to go into a Mummy Lord pyramid.
I will say you can give them like in X days meet at Lair. If you just want to have
Okay.
people meet you there.
Yeah, we'll go with 2 days.
Don't question me, I'm just saying it works.
You said it, so that's why it's like, you know what? Deem said it. It counts.
We'll go with 2 days. If we can't tear through a basic mummy pyramid in 2 days, then I'll be there. I'll just teleport back there to meet with people we told to meet there.
Fair enough.
I highly doubt we don't clear this pyramid in 2 days.
Quick response.
Keep in mind, we haven't rested since the monk fight.
Yeah, we have.
Quick you did get a long rest. That was why it was yesterday. You guys had the night after to rest through.
Then I never hit the long rest button.
I also never
We will get to that for sure. But yeah, I'll get a response. I'll be there. Next.
I can go next.
Perfect. Rocket.
Cool.
What's your message to Moon? Well, you guys can just talk. You have sending stuff. So.
Hi, Moog. Sorry to reach out so quickly again. There is something I need of you if you're able to spare the manpower and the willpower. It looks like we will be meeting some sort of council within the fortress that we have. If the seat, we will figure out how to get you or a representative down there. We need the help of you and the dogs. We're trying to gather as much information as we can about wayward magics or anything that might seem like it could have an aspect that had been released onto it, and we need to collect it. So if we could help use you as an information matrix around Waterdeep, I would be incredibly grateful. I know that's a lot.
No. Actually, I'm glad to be able to help.
Thank you.
I'll be at this meeting.
Get you there. I'm excited to see you again.
Likewise, you have formal and nice, flirty goodbyes.
Yeah.
Yep. Still got a few groups to call if you want to
Like-
call.
I guess I'll call. I don't know any of these people. Do you want me to call the other guy's family, or I can reach out to the cat?
I'll do the cat. I don't want to do the guy's family. It's a Zycor.
Actually, can I borrow that sending stone to Parthos?
The Moog?
Yep.
Yeah, go for it. Hand it over to you.
Hey, Moog. This
You're
tumble.
not. Yeah. Hello.
No, you just talked to the Parthos, but you have Dino's dogs there, right?
Correct.
Can you have them reach out to the Valenor family? We currently have like no direct contact with them, but that was one of the people that replaced me for like 3 months, or however long they were here. And if they're a powerful family of adventure/mercenary groups, the dogs probably have heard of them, or at least know how to get in contact with them.
Hold, please.
Rhyme wouldn't know this, but they said Telman Dino's the new head.
There is a response. Hi, Tumult. How have you been? It's so lovely to hear from you.
Oh, I'm doing great. Sorry for the quick greeting.
No, totally fine. Listen, hubby's not here right now, but I happen to have met some of the family you speak of, and I would love to be your point of contact if that would be acceptable.
Absolutely.
Perfect.
Why the fuck is he there? They retired.
Let me point back to Harlan retired because he felt wasn't quite up to speed of keeping the dogs going, and then got filled with God juice.
So. You know he got superpowered?
Yep.
Hey Kimber, I hope you watch this episode, but we know you won't.
Yep. Yeah, looks at actually, you hear the voice continues. I'll make contact. Is there a secret council meeting?
Yes, and I have to invite the second best warlock I know and the best wizard. Second best wizard I know. Unfortunately, Ileana has to take the best from you.
It's fine. I'm a sorcerer.
Best sorcerer I know.
Hell yeah, dude. I assume that Mook will also be at this council meeting, or should be.
If they were not told Metapartos, absolutely they need to be there.
I will get us there. And fully stops communicating, is just very excited to be a part of the team.
Oh, Sagrin.
Well, that knocked that off, because I was going to call them too. I didn't know that they were with the dogs again.
Should we call my tailor? I did hit them with a fake card, so I don't know what the fuck's going on with that. They could be OP as shit. I don't know.
No,
They might be unraveling time.
I'm fine with you calling your tailor because they made god level suit. I want a suit.
Yeah, that thing has not broken. It has not broke at all.
I want the suit.
Everyone's gonna be going into battle in fucking 3 pieces, and it's gonna be rad.
I would commission art from Dash on that one.
Wonderful.
We also fake carded the stretchy arm lady.
To be fair, Crystal's plane was mostly destroyed, so who the fuck knows?
Yeah.
You know there's only a slight bit of land left over there.
Who is calling who next?
I guess I'll call the cat then. Just kind of pull up a scroll. Hello, you don't know me, I don't know you. I'm a real big fan, though. I'm with the Chosen Ones. We've heard you wandered a bit all over the everything, and shit's really hitting the fan.
Ending scroll, 25 words,
No,
friend.
I'm tearing through them.
You're just grabbing more and more and more and just running through
It's really hitting the fan. Can you help us?
We're having a secret meeting at our fortress. Put in location, and you would be useful to be there. Ta-ta, and hope to hear from you soon.
in between every like separate scroll you burn, like you just hear this. I could, and then it stops, and then there's like a long pause after you finish
To make sure.
Hello, you are Rhyme. I am Sulan. I will be at your meeting.
Turn to the rest. We got the cat.
Thank you.
Let's
See me tearing through these scrolls.
Anybody can reach out to anybody. I don't give a shit who. If you think you can pull them, pull them.
I'm gonna hit up my tailor because somehow I have the number to my tailor.
Also,
Right.
probably tell your mom, right?
Yeah.
Also that, yeah.
Yeah.
Do whichever one you want to do first. We'll do them both.
All right. Where am I telling them to go, by the way?
Fortress, 2 days time.
Okay.
Secret location TBD. 2 days time.
I'll hit up mom first. Like, hey mom.
Sweetie,
Hey.
did you find your
So-
friends?
Yeah, sort of.
Okay.
But
Oh,
now
did you
we're
decide not to go because it was a gamble?
yeah,
That's fair.
yeah. But we kind of got a plan.
Well, that's good. You've needed one of those forever.
Yeah, we're gathering all of our friends and people we've met and stuff, and we're gonna meet at the secret lair. If you could gather everyone that could be combat ready and meet us there in 2 days.
Well, I don't know. How big is this lair?
Hey guys, how big's our lair?
It is literally a gigantic dragon's lair.
Yeah,
it's
but
pretty
the
big.
actual fortress room is just that one room.
We have a war council room that we went to.
Yeah, but it is not bring the who knows how many druids.
Yeah,
and
it's not
shove them
bring
all
the
in
armies,
room.
bring a
Okay.
representative.
Bring a representative.
I misunderstood.
I mean, the entire army can hang out in the main hall if they want to and just live there.
we just
Probably
need,
more secure than staying at the Shadow Top where they're wide out in the open.
we'll need everybody, but for right now, we just need your counsel so we can all talk and discuss the plan for the war to come.
Send the most capable people I know.
Bring Gungra? Bring Gungra.
Oh, they're saying bring Gunrar.
Yeah, that's a hard name to say in that accent, ain't it?
Quite a bit difficult, yes. Gungra.
He'll be the head of the council for sure. We'll get it. I'll get people there. We'll get
Oh,
there.
okay. Thanks, Mom.
God, we're gonna have Mr. Muttons at this war council.
Okay, Mom's been contacted. Let's do the tailor.
Calling the tailor.
All
I
right.
do not remember their name.
You never actually had an interaction because I was trying to get you into the contest. So it was you have a tailor, they make you a suit, we move on.
Yep.
So I also have to make up a character.
I'll be like, hello. And just wait for a response.
First scroll done. Hi.
Hello. Do you remember me? I had you make me a fireproof blue suit with a little fedora, and I had a little napkin in the pocket.
You're unforgettable, my friend. There is no one like you.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. I was wondering, how are you feeling? Are you doing okay?
You know, it's funny you say that. I'm doing quite well.
Oh. Well, good.
Really turned around for me all of a sudden. It's pretty cool.
Well, that's really good. That's really good. Yeah. I'm glad that all worked out for you. I may have mentioned you to someone.
Okay.
And I was hoping it would be a good thing. And it sounds like it's a good thing.
You mentioned the tailor to Kane, right?
No,
this was a
the
fate
tailor to the fate.
Oh, fate.
Yeah, I remember.
Yep.
Oh, everything's been really good.
Oh, it's awesome.
Do you need another suit?
I think we might need multiple suits. I was wondering if you could come meet me in our secret lair in 2 days. And we had some stuff to discuss with you.
Secret lair meetings do cost extra.
That's fair. I think I think my friends have a lot of money. I think
I think you have a lot of money.
You
That is
hear
a fair.
you hear immediately, I'm in. I'll be there. As soon as
Awesome. I
you
really
said that my
appreciate it.
friends have a lot of money. All right, so far, attending this secret council meeting, we have Elgant, an archdruid. We have Moog, a half giant with an aspect. We have Sagrin, a dope person. We have the Shadowtop Cathedral Council, whoever that will entail.
I have one more to contact.
Your tailor, Sulan the Wanderer. Who else would you like to contact?
I'll contact the leader of Nightstone.
Okay.
That's my
Insert
canoe.
man's name here.
Yep.
Is the
Is
mayor? I don't remember what the fuck
I
his
do not
name is.
remember.
It's
I'm like,
probably somewhere in my notes.
I'm like, hello, Mr. Mayor. It is Garagak. You remember me?
Once again, been over a year, folks. Yeah, fuck off. I think it was an orc, maybe.
I think he was the dwarven man that we saved in the cave when we were punching
Right.
bats.
Captain, yeah.
Well,
That's
if he's
why-
dwarvish, there's only one option.
Fair.
Well, I remember you, Garagak. I remember you well.
Yeah. So we're kind of about to do something big and go take down Xerxes. And I was wondering if you'd come to our secret.
In.
Oh, okay. Sounds great.
Where do I meet you?
Oh, in the secret lair. Hey guys, where's the secret lair? Do you need directions?
You see one of the guards at the gate is just like, not a secret if you keep talking about it out loud.
And literally just tell them where they need to go.
Oh, okay. Right there. Let me go there.
I'll be there.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Wait.
Nope.
So we have to teleport there.
Yeah. Did we got to teleport there?
Yes.
You have to teleport there, yes.
Oh, well, we swam there, so I wasn't sure. Yeah,
Can
you
I
gotta
possibly
teleport
get a ride?
there. Yeah, we could probably hook you up with a ride.
Then I'll be there.
Awesome. Okay. It's Molt.
All right.
We're gonna need you to give the mayor a nice on a ride, man.
What do you mean?
Yeah. He's gonna need an Uber, you know.
Like he needs someone to teleport from Nightstone to the place?
Yeah.
How the fuck am I gonna get to Nightstone in 2 days? I don't know a circle over there, and I don't think they have one.
And I don't think I've been to Nightstone.
We gotta.
I haven't been to Nightstone. I've been to Toon Nightstone. I met you outside of Nightstone on the way to Waterdeep.
Man, you remember when 2 Nightstone
True.
got blown the fuck up?
Yeah.
Also, a
Yeah.
lovely little excerpt because I went to see if I wrote that man's name down. I didn't. From episode 34 for the OG people, where this is where we were going about and trying to gather armies for the first time. Garagak, he is being sent on a solo diplomatic mission. ... Oops. Is actually written in my notes. And I found this by control effing basic chain shirt because I remembered that he made Garagak one.
I still have it. It's in my inventory.
Yup.
Oh.
We will say that he gets a ride from someone. It's fine.
Okay.
Sagrid will pop over to Nightstone and pick him up. It's fine.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I have no way of getting there.
Normally I'd be like, hey, hold on, but you know.
Speaking of which, do we want to try and call the jilted boyfriend?
Absolutely not. I've tried calling him like 4 times. He does not answer or listen.
I mean, you don't know if he doesn't listen, he just doesn't answer.
Well, if he listened, we would have at least heard something from him because I have
No.
told him some shit.
Not necessarily.
Oh yeah, hold on. And I'll just be like, hey, hold on.
Go ahead.
I hope to think this is not the best of ideas.
You sent the message.
Yeah.
We have no response.
I'm like, it's your boy, Garagak here. Just checking up. Hope you're doing okay. And then I'll put like back pats. XOXO. That
You
was
just say the word back hats.
There is no response.
okay.
Anybody else? Any family members? Any council people? Anybody else you want at this meeting?
Somebody wanted to call your ex-captain's family. August, did you want to call your mum and dad?
Your dad and dad.
I mean, yeah, but he calls it mum and dad.
That's fair.
They just got their plane back. I think. I don't know if we want to involve them on this.
I should call my sister. Oh no, I haven't checked in weeks. Huh? Just
That's
like
how I
another
always feel
stack of
about calling
scrolls.
my sister.
Quick, Ian, text Sonya.
I mean, understandable. I just remembered I have a ship that I worked on. We had a captain. They might be doing things. That's important. I haven't written my backstory yet.
Oh, you
I'll
have a
have to
sister?
do that in the next week. Yeah. Okay. Just
Is your
grab a few.
sister's name Burse?
No,
No,
my
it's-
my sister's name is Reason.
Is it?
She's the level-headed one.
I'm in reason.
Nice.
I love it.
What do you say to your sister?
Oh. Again, this will be as many sending scrolls as I need it to be.
Oh yeah, there's plenty. Keep on burning them.
Reason, darling. Hello. I've not checked in a while. It's me. I'm alive. Don't respond between the messages. I'm going to keep going. Wait till there's a pause, and then we'll be able to go through. I'm with the Chosen Ones. They're doing big and fancy important things, and we're trying to save the world. Magic is fucky. We need help. If you maybe wanted to come and or get the crew involved, we're having a meeting at this location in 2 days' time. If you want to help fix everything that's happening. Turns out they're the good guys. It's great. XOXO rhyme.
There's a pause.
You've not had
You
a
took
sister.
so long to message me back. I've been waiting for a check-in for weeks, and you have refused to do so. And this is the first thing you say is, oh, by the way, lovely sister, I need your help because I've fallen into another devious plot of some kind because I didn't listen when I was told not to leave and not to go on this crazy adventure searching out the Chosen Ones to try to save the world and all this ridiculousness.
I couldn't help that I was captured by a dragon and thrown in a cupboard, and my only way out was with the Chosen Ones. You know this very true, I am not magical. Therefore, I cannot magically contact you. I was given a pile of fancy sending scrolls. Oh, one moment. Another few. Given to us by the head of a magical city. This is the first time I've had open contact with you. It's not like you can send me letters. I don't have an address.
But I have an address. I'll be at your stupid meeting with your stupid friends.
You'll love them. They're terrible in, like, the best way. I should flesh out my sister.
It'd be great to have any sort of anything to work with, yes.
Forgot about her, too. It's okay.
Okay, anybody else? Rapid fire, anybody
Grab
else
in.
you want to reach out to?
4 scrolls. I put them in 2 different piles. I kind of look at the Partos. And I use one. Hello, Grandma Tapartos. This is Tumult. If you're still alive and would like to help fix the world, your grandson's holding a super magical meeting at this location. Please be there in 2 days.
Is this the character that I gave Mama Bear's voice, but again,
Yeah.
completely
Yes.
going against everything we had
To be
established
fair,
about?
Mama Bear was a lot more southern. And Grandma Tapartos was a little less southern, but still your stereotypical old lady voice. And we found out that he inherited the voice from his father's side.
Right.
It was only like certain men in the family who had that accent.
Yes.
That's sick. She's dead.
Ian yes-anded so hard on that when I tried to poke holes through your fucking accent.
Ian, I very much appreciate that response to a message you cannot hear because it is said in someone's mind. But I like it because that makes this better. Well, I guess I could. When? Where?
And that's when I forget the other scroll. 2 days from today at this location is a secret lair that we have acquired, and your Tapartos III, is currently the leader of this meeting.
While I love to support family, I'll be there.
Oh, Grandma Tapartos.
She's also a powerful druid. She's also
Correct.
a very powerful druid.
So, I'll say, hey, Tapartos, they're going to be there. That's great. You'll love them.
Ooh.
I want it to be a surprise.
I feel like this is important for Tapartos to know.
No, you'll be so happy. It's gonna be
I
so
really feel like this is important for the Bartos to know.
good. It's gonna be so good.
I hate it when you laugh like this.
Because, well, let's put it this way. When was the last time I truly and utterly did something genuinely nice for you or to you?
Have you?
I don't know. This is the first. Have fun
Heard
with
from for a while that you love dearly. I see that little grin. That seems like something he's trying to pull.
Anyway, I'm gonna grab the other one. I don't really have that much connection with them. I just have what Lysander shared with us. So fuck.
You would know about his father
Or his little sister.
or Dandelion. That is
You
We
would know
are
either
not
about-
contacting the little sister.
Why not? She'd be fucking on board.
Isn't she currently with Xerxes? Because we
No,
haven't.
that's Garagak's little sister.
That's Garagak's little sister.
Oh, I thought yours went with your brother.
Nope. Hers was like a weird fake vision thing. Like she was with Dianthus. I had to pull up Lysander's document. Jesus Christ. In that weird fake like dream realm that he made. So technically she wasn't involved at all. She is a
No, I
harmless...
thought she went the second time when you were when Lysander went to their parents' place for that like little council meeting when you're talking about meeting your god and you were arguing with your brother in person.
She was there, but she didn't go with Dianthus.
Okay.
She was there because she also lives at home.
Okay,
So it would
I'll
either
call
be
her then.
Aristo or Dandelion.
Dandelion's probably the one I've heard more about, so
Correct.
better chance of the spell going through to the right person. So we will call Dandelion and say, "Hello, Dandelion. This is Tumult. I don't know if we'll go with weird relationship with Lysander.
It's complicated.
Currently holding a meeting for the Chosen Ones to help fix the world. Needed to know if your family can send a representative to be at secret base location, insert secret base location, in 2 days' time."
Hi, Tumult. I'm Dandelion. Pleasure to meet you through my head voice. Secret meeting, secret location for the Chosen Ones. Send representative of family to save the world like my big brother.
Yes.
We'll be there. Excited to see him. Thank you.
I'm
gonna be
so sad.
You hear because his child like does not
She's like
immediately
an early teenager, but yeah.
but like does not immediately like remember the switch, and you hear a few words in the head spoken before Garagak goes,
Mom, Dad, Lysander reached out.
and then it
Oh, fuck. Yeah, I was gonna say this might be kind of a conflict of interest. Maybe not the best idea, but it's too late now.
Well,
What's
I
the-
told them I'm just a friend with a complicated relationship and we need their help. I didn't say anything about Lysander.
You said we could contact anybody this way?
anybody you want.
I want to contact my sister.
Who works with Xerxes?
We don't know that.
Or who is with Xerxes?
We don't even know that. We know that Xanthos
I thought
took
your
her.
mom definitely deduced that when she beat the hell out of Dianthos for
Nope.
like 2 days.
No, the gist
We
of
knew
what
that Dianthos took my sister.
the
and
gist
then-
of what we got between Mama Bear and us is he took her willingly, apparently, according to him, which zone of truth, but he's a double talker. Brought her to Xerxes, and she stayed by choice
Actually, didn't even bring her to Xerxes. Brought her to
a place, and we said with Xerxes, and he went yes.
And then there was nothing. He has no idea where she's at. Nothing. So, you know, could be interesting.
Yeah, go for it.
Let's be like, hey, sister. It's Garagak here. Kind of been a while. How you doing?
I'm good. It's great to hear from you. I miss you.
I miss you too. Are you okay? Mom said you went missing.
Oh, I didn't tell her because I didn't think she'd approve, but I wanted to go on an adventure like you.
Oh. Well, how's your adventure been going?
Well, it's not really adventure-y. I don't walk around a lot. And I haven't made many friends. I haven't made any friends. But this really tall guy, he brought me with him.
Hmm.
And this place is, we're like watching something.
Oh. You just watching something?
Yeah, we're supposed to keep an eye on it just in case.
Huh. Can you leave? Or do you have to like stay there and watch it?
I could probably leave if I knew how to do that. This place is weird. It's small.
Small.
You can walk around the whole place. Like if I just walk that way and like you can hear her point, but you like does not compute. You can't like see her.
Yeah.
If I walk that way, I'll end up that way.
Do you have any idea where you are?
A little forest.
A small forest.
Man, there's like this the thing we're watching is like a big crystal. I think
Huh.
there's a person in.
No, there's a person in the crystal?
Yeah. Sometimes it glows. Sometimes it sounds like somebody angry is screaming inside. And it's a little scary. But then the tall man, he makes me cookies, and it's better.
Tall man. Do you know the tall man's name by chance?
It starts with, I don't know letters.
Wouldn't be Dandelion, would it?
No, but same sounds in the beginning.
So Dandy? Or Dianthos?
That one.
Oh, Dianthos. Has he been around you recently?
Yeah, he's here now.
Oh,
You want to say hi?
yeah. I would like to talk to Dianthos. You don't mind.
Okay. How do we do that?
I have no idea.
Well, how are you talking to me?
Oh. Yeah, I guess I could just write a letter to him.
You can write?
Yeah, I've learned a lot of things and made a lot of friends and been doing a ton of stuff. I was wanting to take you with me, but I don't know how to get to
Can
it.
I go on your next one?
Of course.
Okay. Come get me. I'll see you soon.
Thanks. I'll see you soon. I'm going to try. And I'll message Dianthos.
That was the saddest and scariest thing I think we've seen in a very long time.
Yeah, that was one where it was like, I have to run to the restroom. I'm gonna mute myself, unplug my headphones, and turn it the fuck up. I need to hear what's happening here.
What do you message to Dianthos?
I'll be like, hey, this is Garagak. You know, the brother of the little girl you have there. Just wondering how things are going and where you're at.
There's a pointed pause. Gergak, it's lovely to hear from you. Things are going well. I cannot tell you where we are.
Can't or won't?
Won't.
Ah,
Yo. Get up there, cat.
you know that's gonna make it worse when I find you, right?
There's another pause. I have the power of an eons old organization at my back. You will not find me.
Hmm. And we probably won't stop Gruhog or won't get godly dragon powers, probably won't kill Dandelion. But hey, we're 2 for 3 so far, so I'll find you.
Yo.
And there's just another long pause. Well, we have my brother now, and he fights with us and he was just as strong as you. So we can win. We can win this fight. Why am I so scared of you? I'm not scared of you. I'm going to stop responding to these messages I do not have to respond to.
You don't have to respond. Just know I'm coming. I'll kill you and your brother. And that's it.
Hey, Coda, are you actually a big brother?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, in real life? Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell.
Who did you contact?
Huh? Oh. Just my sister.
You can see like the emotions on his face that are like happy and then just like
cold rage.
Yeah. What did you
Seeing
tell
Garrick
your
act like that is
sister?
bone chilling.
That was a oh god, immediately Lysander.
You seemed very angry. Were you mad at your sister?
That was the face of a man ready to kill someone. I've seen that face a lot before, often directed at me.
Oh, do I have a murder face on?
Yeah.
So, just a little bit, big man.
I'm gonna
Let's
swipe my
start.
wrist,
You didn't
and I'm
threaten
gonna
your
fail a
sister,
con
did
save
you?
and hit myself with a wand to smile.
you just
Everything's great.
You didn't tell your sister about the meeting, right?
No. Just wanted to make sure she was okay.
Okay, well, who was the murder face for? Because I don't think it was your
Oh.
sister. You don't seem like that kind of a person.
Yeah. It was who was with her? It was Danthos.
You
Yeah.
called Dianthos.
Yeah.
Garrick, I know you don't like to stir the pot, but any information you have on this is going to be really important for us to know.
They're in a small woods in a tiny room with a man in a crystal who screams out in pain.
point of clarity.
Yeah.
Anger.
Anger. Yeah, not pain. Screams out in anger. And my sister was told to keep an eye on it. And the Anthos and Lysander are there. No, not Lysander. Well, no. The Anthos did say Lysander was there.
Was
Lysander is with us, with Xerxes.
It was about with Xerxes, not.
Yeah, sorry.
with
That
us.
that was not
Yeah.
phrased correctly on my part. I apologize.
I got you. Yeah. Okay. There's just the Anthos there.
You threatened to kill him, didn't you?
Yeah.
That's fair.
You.
Hey,
Okay.
Garrick.
Yeah.
You're pretty mad right now, right?
Yeah. I'd say rage is activated. Yeah.
You know what I heard?
Huh.
I heard that wall right there, and I'm pointing to the side of the pyramid. That wall right there is Giannis's favorite wall, and like all of everything. And if you broke it right now, he'd be very upset.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
I feel like
Well,
the
that's
last
the thing.
mid-sentence is canon.
I'll pull my rod out, turn it into a ram. I'm gonna fly good distance and just come full speed into the side of this pyramid with the ram.
Go ahead and roll the athletics check for the.
I just grab what's left of the pile of sending scrolls. and
That'll
slide
be
them
a
into my portable hole.
41.
A 41.
Yeah.
You come rocketing. Full rage mode active. Are you like going full force with this and like procking God mode on your way back?
Yeah. Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna go full bore into the side of this thing.
This is an important clarifier for what I say next. You impact to what the rest of you looks like the side of this pyramid. Garagak, eyes on, right at this moment. You are stopped. Quarter, maybe even eighth of an inch away from it by some sort of barrier. And you see it flex just slightly. And then you are rocketed backwards. Your force doubled back upon you and just sent careening away, smashing through several trees on your way away from this pyramid.
That has never happened yet. Ilya,
You
are
have-
you sure that was a regular magic bead?
You have probably a mile and a half to travel back.
Yeah.
Are we sure
I'll
this
just
is like a
hit the dirt
regular?
and slowly fly my way
Formula?
back.
Yeah, I don't know. I've only ever read about these in my family's books. And I'll like walk up to the side of the pyramid, like just kind of like knock on it a couple times.
You feel stone.
I don't know if we should go in yet. This might take a lot longer than I expected. We should probably leave this for some other time.
Estios, who's just kind of standing, watching all of these things happen and all these calls being made, and someone goes, "No, no, I'm supposed to go pyramiding with you. Let me go pyramiding."
I mean, I'm not saying that you can't come with
I'm
us.
going. I'm going pyramiding. Fuck you guys. Turns and starts to like walk over to where Argus is like just finishing up scratching out the letters not on the side of the door.
Bestios.
I've got just the thing for this. And I will cast Pass Wall.
Okay.
A passage appears at a point of your choice that you can see on a wooden, plaster, or stone surface, such as a wall, a ceiling, or a floor. Within range, blah, blah, blah. It's 30-foot range. I'm doing it right beside me.
Sure.
You choose the opening dimension up to 5 feet wide, 8 feet tall, and 20 feet deep. And that's what we're going for. Passage, it creates no instability in structure surrounding it. When the opening disappears, any creatures or objects still in the passage created by the spell are safely ejected to an unoccupied space nearest the surface on which you can cast the spell.
So I would like to say again that there is a door that this sign was hanging on.
That's true. But, you know.
So the pass wall goes and it comes to meet where that door is. Like even playing field wise.
Okay.
And then stops. Maybe 10 feet back. And all you see is stone on the end of the tunnel. Like something is stopping it from going further.
That's weird. All right. Okay, maybe we should tackle this tomorrow.
There's a door. Just open the door.
Yeah, but what's behind the door, we might want to be full strength for.
It did literally just repel a Garagak.
A lot of people also use spell slots at the scry thing. Yeah. Thestios looks and goes, "So if you are full power, we can go pyramiding." That's what I'm hearing?
Yes, that's the
Yeah.
That's what I'm hearing.
Ileana. He kind of looks at you and he gives you the little puppy dog eyes.
Actually turn into puppy dog eyes since he is a druid.
Yeah. He's not a druid. He just has
Druid-like
abilities.
It's through his tattoos.
Is a druid-skinned Arcanus Magnate.
Tell him no.
I reach over and just tap Tumult on the nose.
I don't want to use those here.
We can go in a day and a half. I still don't think that we have the time to spend in something like this. But I'm okay with still trying it. I just want to go do something else first. I have some anxiety about the situation we're in, and I just don't want to like waste any more time, you know?
It's fair.
Your meeting is in 2 days.
Yeah, we just told everyone it's 2 days' time. We have at least 2 days to tackle this weird mummy pyramid.
You all can go in if you want, but I have some other things that I would like to do. I don't think this is what I was quite looking for.
What are you doing? We could probably help you.
Well, I'm trying to make my own army so I can be of a little bit of help for the battle. And I want to experiment with this new power I got and see what I can do with it. Maybe I can make my army stronger. But I've been kind of quiet about it because I know that it's not always a good thing what I do. So, yeah. I just read in one of my family's books that these beans would maybe have something that was what I was looking for, but I don't think this is what I think. We got a like a stronger version of it. Maybe it's because like I can't control this god power yet, so maybe I like put some into the bean or something. I'm not quite sure, but I don't think we should risk it. I'm sorry to be a buzzkill, but yeah, I do think we should focus more on Xerxes than on like something that I'm not even sure will have anything of use to me.
I don't think it's your fault, Ileana. I think it's cumulatively our fault. We fucked up magic on this plane by not being here to stop whatever happened. This magically summoned a mummy lord. Like, and this is his lair. They are the most powerful in their lair.
I'll still go in if y'all really think that we should, but
I thought you really wanted to. If you want to wait, I'm fine with waiting.
yeah, I just really don't think this has quite what I was looking for. I think this was I think the magic did mess with it a little bit.
All right, Thessios, we're waiting to go pyramiding, but we will still take you pyramiding.
I would like to DM face. There are very few things that can stop deitic power. And that is deitic power of an equivalent or stronger variety. If you all are looking for places and things to gather said power, based on your knowledge of the magics and how they work, there is something inside of there that has that power. If you guys choose to not go in here, that is 100% fine. I'm not trying to push you in there, but I am saying that even the side adventures at this point are going to help your cause to whatever you are doing.
Problem is, can we clear it in 2 days? With
Probably.
the limited spell slots we have on the first day.
Well, Thessios can also fix that.
That's what he was puppy dogging eyes for permission, not for suggestion of, hey, you fix it.
He produces 6 of the vials.
I don't need one of those things. I'm fine, actually.
A few spells, but regardless.
How many of these do you have, Thestios?
And
Where did you get them?
I don't have to tell you that.
No.
That's right. Don't
You
tell
don't
the
have
man
to-
nothing. He's a narc. Let's go.
At least I don't hand over god powers to a scry orb.
It was a fucking science experiment, you fucking blue bastard.
No, someone told you not to, and you couldn't help yourself because they told you not to.
Well, that's irrelevant.
Hey,
And I'm
August,
walking
as
towards
long
the
as you
door.
write down the results, it's a science experiment. Let's go fight a mummy and get a god thing.
Have I made it back yet?
Yeah, you make it back. Yeah.
Okay.
Takes you very long to get back. You travel
Ileana.
100 and something feet every 6 seconds, Coda.
That's true.
As your friends are progressing towards the door, Thestios does like kind of like crouch down next to you and kind of get to your level. Goes, I promise, I will get you out of here. You will be safe, even if your personal goals are not met. You will all be at your meeting.
Okay, let's go.
Oh, how many scrolls were left?
Who?
Fine. I steal those 2 for now.
Rhyme used a lot of scrolls.
Between
Yeah,
Rhyme
so
and
did I.
Garrigax's ongoing conversations, many of them were used.
Yeah.
I steal the last 2 and throw them in a bag.
I told myself before we started, they have just as many as they need plus 2.
Correct.
Like,
No.
all right, so if I need to call 8 more people, there's 10 scrolls?
Yeah, but only if you use them right now. If not, there's still 2. You all make your way into this pyramid.
I feel like it's cliffhanger time, so...
It is cliffhanger time. As you enter, you find yourselves in a place that none of you would have really ever expected to be, nor a place that any of you have ever experienced. And assuredly not what you expected walking into what you know through research of the magic item you use, the lair of a mummy lord. At least not in a traditional sense. You see rows of neon lights guiding your path. You see the entrance to what can only be described as the entrance to an arcade. A stand at the front, a ticket booth of some kind. Just a countertop with a humanoid figure standing behind it. But you can see like the metallic seams and features of a warforged of some kind, or at least an automaton of some kind. Then as you enter, it turns, kind of like rears up, turns, faces you, and goes, "Hello, and welcome to Happy Town."
What the fuck?
And that is where we'll end this week's episode of The Dice That Bind Us. Thank you, everyone, so much for watching. Thank you for hanging on with us. This is a bit of a longer episode, actually, because we did a lot of things. We were pushing through it. So thank you for bearing with us through this. But a lot of good story stuff happened. A lot of progression happened. A lot of role play happened. It was great fun. Remember, if you liked the video, to like the video. Remember, if you think a friend would enjoy this video, share that video with your friend. Remember, if you haven't done it already, to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know every other Wednesday currently when videos are being posted, and that we can make sure that you are up to date on all things The Dice That Bind Us related. Like Coda said in the beginning, follow us on all of our socials so we can make sure that you're getting all of that fun information. And we will see you next week for another wonderful, fun-filled episode. We will see you in 2 weeks for another fun-filled episode of The Dice That Bind Us. Bye, everybody.
Bye.